declare from the laws in the Constitution. Unfortunately, one way to make great doctor, Mr. Joseph Nimot Waka, who sought to protect the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, has persisted upon the Constitution. He has been parading and masquerading in the same schools of mass intercession. Soldiers in the body, students of the University of Liberia, sons and daughters of the dejected masses of the Liberian people, let me to extend to you. In keeping with Master Chronicles, we extend to you warm revolutionary greetings from the indomitable revolutionary Vegas to Education Party. Africa's most persistent, Africa's biggest hub of intelligence in the Republic of Liberia. We are going to be money to buy. Well, anybody have people to divide, and now you are into the money, they'll say, I paid for that. Whatever I had before. So they bring the money and you eat it. I'm free money, that's stolen money. Because nothing you went hard for, you're just getting divided. You put the money for getting divided. And money where you work for. A person should not be bribing people for vote. You should come and talk to your citizens, explain to them what you would like to do, and ask them for the food. If they can't bribe you, tomorrow you will not see. But they make you so.
We cannot be living here depending on Indians and Chinese and Taiwanese to feed us, and then we want to control the price. It's not possible. So we have to get to the soil. We have to start teaching our children to diversify what we eat. You go to other countries around here, they don't worry about rice price because they eat cassava a lot. They eat it in a different way. They eat it with food, they eat it with bamboo, they eat it with different corn and different things they eat. But for us in Liberia, the culture that if you don't eat rice, you're not eating. Reconciliation is okay. Prosecution is foolishness. You know what? Why did they do TRC? Why did they do TRC after that South Africa? I was not in Ghana. They went to Ghana and the international community put before Liberia, World Bank Code, and TRC, and they threw TRC. So why do you want TRC to metamorphose into World Bank Code? You all have decided, made a conscious choice to step forward in these trying times to provide support for your different communities. It is an honor. Providing the service of protection means the world. And what you're doing today is a contribution towards the advancement and the development of this nation. And history remember you very kindly.
We argue and cannot argue to find remedy in our society. Join your presenter, Achise Bonyele, or wake up call from Monday to Friday at 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM for the information you can use as tools.
Indeed, let me say the very pleasant good morning and welcome this morning to yet another fascinating edition of the program Wake Up Call. This is Blaze Radio 90.7. My name is Achise Bob Yene. This is the program that serves you breakfast in bed. It's good to be here today. Today is Wednesday, the 19th of February, AD 2025. What a wonderful way to say good morning and welcome. There to you in Grand Jida, in Boko Jida, in Grand Jida County. There to you in Gondegas Town in Buchanan City. There to you in Swakoko Bong County. There to you in Von Jamakonaul, Lofa County. There to you in Bopolu City, Bapolu County. There to you in Sanikodi, Yogoma Play, Nimba County. Good morning to you there in Bummy, River G, Sino Grand Crew, River says Basso. How you are doing this morning? It's good to have you listen to this program as usual. I always appreciate the fact that you made it your duty to be here at about this hour. On this program, we serve you breakfast in bed. We bring you fascinating information as it unfolds. So good morning and welcome to it. Again, my name is Achise Bob Yene. I'm your presenter and I'm always here with my partners. At this point of the time, 15 minutes past 3 a.m., we now cross over to our Studio B, where we bring you the Community Watch Forum team to update you on the security happenings across the country, preferably in your community. The Community Watch Forum is the one interacting with you in the community on a day-to-day basis. So that's a good morning and welcome to it. At this juncture, we now welcome the Community Watch Forum team. Element Ellis is in studio as usual. He will always be here to always update you. Report crime. Do not take the laws into your hand. So let's say, good morning, Ellis.
Good morning, Archie, and good morning to everyone.
Good to have you here this morning.
Yeah, thank you. It has all we'll always be here, serving our country. This is a tedious tax.
Okay.
Definitely, it's a tedious tax, but we thank God for the opportunity and the life He has given us, and we'll continue to serve our people.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Okay, just get started. I should tell the people what you have for them.
yeah. Another thing we would like to say to our people out there, we also observe that um, violence, especially violence, taking place almost every day in the various communities. And I also want to conscientize the police. The police is doing extremely well. The patrol team, you understand? But we want them to go deeper into those communities that have good rules. You getting it? Not to just be on the main route and we observed right around the double doors a day ago. Uh, there were some guys on the motorbike, the guys who run behind people to take their bag, and then they harass two persons on the back. And according to the information what we received, the lady got injured. Actually, the guy took the cutlass according to her, and while she and the fellow was on the back, she and the fellow were on the back. Both of them were on the back, so they saw the motorbike coming from behind them with heavy speed, and she was the one that recognized or saw the other fellow on the back. He lifted the cutlass and was trying to hit them, and it was how they fell. You understand? And she got really wounded. But thank God to the community watch team in that area. They were able to rush in, and those guys escaped. And also our men out there from that identical bell. I also want to say thank you to Sam Doe, who is helping to patrol the district for the community watch forum. He's doing extremely well. He was there, and it was how they took those people uh, to the nearby clinic. So we just want to talk to our people in the community whenever something happen. They should be able to rally around. You understand? Because we should be our brother's keeper. Should be able to rally around so that at least the situation can be well handled. So in your community, whatsoever you observe, and coming today, this morning, I also observed that you find people. There's a guy sitting out there. He left his door open, and then playing music loud. He was at the back. He alone, and the place we're talking about is right between the bridge area there around Toronto coming when you cross the bridge. Just giving room to criminal is bad. You don't just expose yourself, open your door wide, and people passing the scene what you have in your place. It gives criminal the opportunity and even draw their attention to you. So we want to urge those who are doing that. It's not good. Do not expose yourself to harm. Let us control the environment, especially our rooms and things. Do not open whatsoever thing you have for yourself. And, it's for yourself. It's good, but to just expose yourself to that is bad. We trying to reduce crimes and violence in this country, so you can't be creating avenue for harm. So it will give the other people heart, and so we asking everybody, those of you who got your little place, please check on your doors, your windows. Make sure your areas, those doors are locked, your windows are closed and locked, and please For those who use appliances, always switch your TV off if you are going to bed. Do not leave it on. Make sure your stabilizer or regulator is off. Check those appliances, those things you plug. Make sure that they are unplugged so that you can go to bed safe. Because fire these days sometimes our equipment and things we use sometimes bring problem. So you have to observe the safety rule, always observe the safety rule, and also crossing the road, please follow the rules, look left and right, help our kids to cross the road. Yesterday, we observe again that some schools do not help the children to cross the road. Therefore, they only wait at the gate to receive the students. You understand, Archie? So you need security there to be able to help the children, because you see motorbikes applying the streets, cars and all. So we have to protect the kids, protect our students, and also protect the environment. So these are some of our pieces of advice to you in from the Community Watch Forum. And we also bring you greetings from the leadership of the Community Watch Forum, actually. To the Blaze Radio. They extend many thanks and appreciation to this radio station, and want to talk to our people to keep listening to Blaze Radio. And of course, to get the very best, you have to keep tuned into Blaze Radio. They there were some ghettos along the quota fee. We named four, and we also said that uh, two ghettos they just disappeared. So we did follow up on the other one, the other two. Now we noticed that they are not there. You understand? The place, yeah. So we thank God, but we'll keep doing follow up to where they are going to establish their new base. So let us all report crimes and violence, especially drug issue. Please do not keep it. Do not allow somebody to use your place to sell drug. Sometimes, when they come out, they will want to give you money, and giving you money is not all to it. Your child or children, other people's children, because when those children are affected, yourself too, you'll be affected. When the community is free with drug, everybody will be happy. When the community is polluted with bad substance, people will be in problem, because you will find criminals putting in, and at the end of the day, they'll be tearing your window screen, put the fishing between your windows and the rest of it to get your materials out of the place. So let us all not hide those pieces of information, especially the bad ones. Let us work together to keep our community safe. I also want to say hands off to all of our coordinators in the various counties. Yes, around the country, we receiving some positive reports from your operations, and of course, despite you are far, we encourage you to also call on the show to be able to give us some tips on the security aspect in your various counties. Yeah, actually, so these are some of our tips for now, while we expect calls from our people out there. Yeah,
So thank you, Alice.
yeah,
And folks, if you just tune it in, we like to say welcome. This is Wake Up Call on Blaze Radio. And at this juncture, you can call us, inform us on the happenings in your community. What is the happening in your community in terms of crimes, in terms of emergency? It could be fire disaster, it could be any form of emergency. Please call and inform us 0777 907 907. Caller, just inform us, and we are prepared to help you out and find remedies. Like he said, let us not give credence to people. Let us not give people the opportunity to be able to steal from us. Yeah, protect. In fact, you gotta be your first security
sure.
before security personnel can come in. You have to be the first security. Protect yourself, prevent yourself from these things. There are people who, like he said, you have those guys just on motorbike. They pass around, jack people phone here and there. They pass around, and like right before my office last evening, you could see three persons on motorbike, all the motorbike guys running behind it. Row. So these things are not necessary in our community.
Yeah.
And please, do not always take the laws into your hands. Stop
Mhm.
mob violence.
Sure.
Stop mob justice. When you apprehend them, turn it over to the police for investigation. We are not saying they should steal from you. We are not saying they should steal from you. But please report to the police. Let the police be the one to fight for you. Let the law fight for you. So call us. We have few minutes. LS will soon be leaving. 07779079070 0887 we get this person. Good morning. What is your name and where you call from?
Yeah, for security reason, I'll just call my name as J18.
Okay.
Yeah, I live around the Tingo Village area,
Mhm.
somewhere around Donald Chair place here.
Okay.
The guys got a hub behind Donald Chair and for Kiplon area, which is the physical Jamaica research.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's I'm not refuge, but the Mago Bush that you take a patrol there this morning. The men will be there like when got a lagoon.
Mhm.
Okay, you come and take a patrol as an individual that with a camera or whatever, you see like 100 to 50 persons just going behind there, coming from there, smoking, people carrying food to go sell all behind there. It's like they took me from the graveyard where they got a beach and that's where they go. So it's like between the two places.
Okay.
Every night people can't sleep, they just sleeping with people.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah. So anything you ready, let me know that I can give you the direction.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. What is your name?
Yeah, I'm Senior Looking, sir, calling from Tingo Village.
Go ahead, Chief.
Yes, brother, it's not easy in this country. The ghettos is too much and too much. We really want for the government to really reduce the drug business. Right to pedestrian second junction there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there were one lady they call a Biju.
Biju, eh?
Yeah, Biju just pull those people together and they just there, they live there, she feeding them, she giving them drugs, she giving them liquor, they just there. People selling food for those guys.
Okay.
After they finish taking that thing in, they eat. From there they go on a city level.
Okay.
So we're really inviting the government attention to do something, really to do something about it.
Okay. Thank you.
Right to the back there, to the backyard there were the group that said, now some of them they in clean clothes, they restrict them, some of them in clean clothes, but they can be dancing, sleeping. How will you be dancing, you sleeping?
I tell you.
You see, so we really calling the government attention to that. Please.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Like get 1 or 2 call 0777907907887 887 and you can inform us. So like the guy said around the Forky Clone area there. So LSU have to
Yeah.
reach there and see what you can do.
Oh, okay. The
So,
numbers.
call us on. I'll give you his number.
Mm-hmm.
So you can call us. Now we will soon be closing this segment. Please call and let us know what is the happenings. And look, you don't have to call your name like your caller did, right? You can inform us. Just let us know. I'm SYZ. Alice. I'm SYZ from Suzuzo community. This is what happening. Because if you can report them, we will not hear about them. If you can inform us as to what is happening, you are the one living in the community. And I always say this: anything that happens in the community, you will be the direct victim before anybody else can come in. So please inform the police. Do not take laws into your hands. Right? So let's get Ellis to just conclude as we move on.
Yeah. My dear brother, we are doing our best to draw the government's attention to the various ghettos, because when those ghettos are in the community, people are not safe, children are not safe. You know, it is not good at all. You know, it gives bad image to the community. Now, so I'm going to announce my number. My numbers are for the orange 0777. For those that are listening, especially the callers, 0777 991377, 0888 167528. Now, when we read our numbers out there, please make use of it. Even the caller yesterday, who took our numbers, did not call. You understand? So what we'll be doing, I'll be getting those numbers from you, so that at least we can do follow up on them.
So
Yeah.
the response number you read yesterday.
Yeah,
I don't know
for
I think it was the health.
yeah, the health. Okay, I'm going to call that again. 5888. That is for the health, the health ambulance. When you are sick, anyone is sick within the community, please use the 5888. For any network, it's free. You don't need to have money in your phone.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you ever so much, the community, the district, the county. I want to say thanks to our people, those that are feeding us with the necessary information. Give us anything you have, and we'll digest it and do our own background investigation and see as to which one will be able to push forward. So thank you ever so much, my people. We are out there. We're going to go on our feet again. Give us the information, and we'll be back tomorrow morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Ellis. So that was Ellis King. He is the coordinator of District Number 6 and the acting Secretary General of Montserrat County. So, folks, welcome to Wake Up Call on Blaze Radio 90.7 with me, Archie say Bob Yende. So we take this break and be right back.
So this is what you see happening. 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 This is what you see happening. This is an attack on the journalists. This is an attack on the media. This is the security. This officer was the same person who stopped me. This officer was the same person who hit on me when we were busting the office. This is the officer who is assigned with. He's assigned with. This officer is assigned with Honorable Richard Koo. You see, he damaged the journalist food. He damaged the journalist food. So they're using. So this is using the trail. They are using the train to score, and by the time they want to enter in the car to remove damage. So you see the damage on the to enter, followed by so this vehicle belongs to Oliver Yega Koloba, and it was ordered. It was an order that Oliver Richard Koo ordered that they should remove this car. So you see them, you don't drill on the car. So open it. So you see them, you see drill. So you see them, you see drill on the car. So you see the police. You see the police trapping us, using force on us. So you see the police hitting on us, using force. Honorable Yaga Koloba Card were forcefully entering impact security officers on instruction by Honorable Richard Nabuku. So you see them hitting on journalists, damaging journalists' phones, and other things.
We have somebody illegally drive on plate, honorable, that giving instructions. So I have come officially to bring.
We are seeing the majority plus figure here.
Well, for my information, those guys, those officers that were given illegal instructions from the junta, they are being arrested already. The junta, like what I said, Rachel Kuhn, they are being arrested already. So wait for the police process to go on. We are going now on the scene to see, so I can check my car, because in my car was 25,000 US and some other thing. I have 2.something million $11 in my phone. I mean in my car. So we are going now to do the check to see if those things are still in my car. So we are going along with the police.
All those money, where were you carrying it?
Well, that my money now. I decide where to take my money. I'm at the US. I'm more than 25,000 US. I want more than 25,000 US. I want more than even $100 million $11.
So you are going right now at the Capitol building?
Yeah, we are going to the Capitol building to do different things. I think they're reckless, they junta, Richard Kuhn is also here.
Have those police officers?
Well, and I say register case, they made a lesson there. Let me to Luther. Richard Kuhn and Luther, your junta. If I can get redress, I will force the car here. I mean it. If I can get that's one that you ride, they illegal lesson plate carry, so they don't tire. If I can get redress on the court, I will bust the car. If I don't bust it, my back will turn to my phone. I will use my car to bust on it, damage it.
The security of the material.
My man, forget about security, man. They can't security.
That's a serious threat.
A threat to the speaker.
If it is a threat, I mean a reckless man. If it is a threat, I'm making a threat.
Are you making the man a speaker?
The man is a junta, he's not a speaker.
He will recognize by the executive, and also he will recognize by international code.
Criminals can recognize criminals.
He recently represented Liberia in Morocco.
My man, those are all illegal things that are going on. You know, only criminal can recognize criminal. Joseph Baker is a criminal, so he recognize criminal. Rachel Kuhn. So they will always behave like criminal. Joseph Baker has been a criminal for long. Some of us never knew, and he's very reckless and very irresponsible.
Thank you for talking to us.
Do you think?
I have my laptop in my bag in my car, so I'm going to talk to my lawyer. There's a legal action.
Can you repeat what you said? You said
I say if I go to the court, I don't get redress. If I don't boss Rachel Kuhn, my man and my wife. Let my back turn to my front. I will boss Rachel Kuhn.
He is the speaker having the back by the executive. How you going to do that,
sir? I'm to hell with Joseph Baker because Joseph Baker is supporting him.
So why are you even here this morning?
Because we came to session. The law said we come to session.
So are you going in the session?
We just left session because the speaker just adjourned session.
Is that the numbers did not reach for forum or what?
What's man? The law said we should come to session. If we don't get the number, we adjourn. So the speaker just adjourned. I'm on my way home. The car is meeting.
So how will you go? Walking or?
My man, if I get what passes, you know I will go.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, that was the voices, different views of Yeke Koluba concerning yesterday's issue. So, folks, if you just tune in, we want to say welcome. This is Wake Up Call on Blaze Radio 90.7. I don't know. I want to position this in a way that. So we have Mr. Lawrence Yene already here. So Mr. Yene is already here. Let me welcome him. You know, this morning is going to be very fascinating. Good morning, Mr. Yene.
Good morning, Honorable Achif Bob C. Yene. Good
Okay.
morning, my dearly loved people of Liberia, my beloved people of Limba County, my beloved people of Nimbai Town, Bensons, or me, Tula, everywhere. Good morning,
Yeah.
everyone. Thank you.
So it's good to be here again. Today is Wednesday, and of course, it is a fine, fine Wednesday that we have come again to do the Liberian people work. You are following some of the videos I just played.
Yes,
Yesterday was a very, very interesting scene at the Capitol building. In fact, in Liberia, yesterday was the latest news across the country. Folks, if you're just joining us, we want to say welcome. This is Wake Up Call. I'm your presenter, Achise Bob Yene. Mr. Yene will interest you to know that yesterday, uh, the minority bloc under the nomenclature, the rule of law caucus that is being chaired by Musa Hassan Bedete, attended section yesterday uh, under the leadership of Embattled Speaker Rachel Kuhn. Under the Embattled Speaker Rachel Kuhn. And following that, they could not meet up with quorum as usual, and they adjourned the section because the law calls for that. The law says if the minority bloc cannot meet quorum, that is the 37, they will continue to adjourn. They will continue to adjourn until they compel the others to join. You understand?
yeah, I get it.
Mr. Zubaya Kori say he wants to come on the show. So, Mr. Yeni, if you have his WhatsApp number, just file a link to him. It will bring him on the show. Just file a link to him. Are you doing that?
Yeah, I've already done it.
Okay. So, the guys attended section. When they attended section, uh, they could not meet quorum by law, and they came from session. But then the interesting part is that Yeke Koluba, who vigorously, who willingly told the Liberian people that President Joseph Boakai and the Unity Party was the better choice for the Liberian people. Ran campaign under the rain, the sun in various counties, on motorbike, in his vehicles, walking, you know. You know how Yeke has been over the past years. Yeke has always been vocal. And so Yeke has said that he will not recognize the leadership of Rachel Kuhn as speaker because everything he and his team are doing is illegal. So therefore, they will not recognize that leadership. And there has been this continual rigmarole among those lawmakers. So yesterday at the Capitol building, there is a space, and that space, what we were being made to understand is that that space was created so that when rain is falling, for example, and Mr. Yene is the representative for district number 1 Nima County or district number 8 Nima County, when he comes to work, when it's raining, the driver will just park in there and you walk from your car so that you can get wet and goes to section or goes to your office and the driver will park outside. But again, that place has now been used as a parking lot for speakers that takes on leadership in the house. For speaker that takes on leadership in the house. Right?
Yeah.
And because of that, the area is now being used for speakers. So yesterday, Representative Yeke Koluba of district, you can position your camera well so that we can see. Okay, good. And Yeke Koluba parked his car yesterday in that position. To make this clear, it has not been the first time that Yeke has parked over there. Yeke parked there during the days of Buffer Chambers. Yeke parked there during the days of Kofa. And Yeke has always been parking there. When Yeke is disenchanted, he challenges the leadership. So he always parked there. So under the instruction of the Speaker Richard Cohn, the government-backed Speaker Richard Cohn, the security were asked to remove by any other means Yeke vehicle from that position. And under the instruction of Cohn, you have the guys drilling the key holders of Yeke's vehicle. They lock on Yeke's vehicle, broke into the car. And the interesting part is that after they did all of that, they could not remove the car from the scene. So it raises more concern. And this has become the talk of the town. Already, you are aware of how people are now taking the legislature to be. And so confusion is now in the public about this. Some people are questioning the leadership ability of Kun, while others are also saying that Yeke was not right to park in that position. But whatsoever the point may be, was that the best decision to be taken? So there were a lot of videos we will play. I'm going to play this video again before I just come back to you guys. And in this, he was given instruction that they should remove that.
So this is why you see happening. So this is what 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 you see happening. This is what you see happening. This is an attack on the journalists. This is an attack on the media. This is the security. This officer was the same person who stopped me. This officer was the same person who hit on me when they were busting the office. This is the officer who is assigned with.
So you heard the government's back speaker Richard Kuhn. You bring the drill. You bring the drill and drill the thing. Look, Richard Kuhn instructed them, they did it, and you saw them slapping the journalist phone. Journalist Winston is from Banner FM. It's from Banner FM. And Winston's phone was broken. Why? And the sad part is that he was not the only journalist doing recording at that area. So this is the happening. Zubaye is the first time coming on the show this morning. Let me welcome you. Good morning.
Hello, you guys can get me?
We're getting you very clear.
I'm getting you.
Oh, okay. Anyway, thank you for the show. And I usually watch the show, but sometimes to work. After
Okay.
work, sometimes I'll watch it because some the topics you discuss sometimes can be interesting. So I like to go by and watch Usually I watch the replay because when I'm to work. But
Okay.
I can really admire your show, especially my brother Yeni and Mr. Jeru. Yeah, I like their expose on the show.
Okay.
And you
Thank you
two,
so
you always on the ground bringing the spices, bringing all the latex. So I mean, I'm interested in the horse cakes today.
okay.
Yeah, I got some comment I want to make. Yeah, mainly I'm really interested in that.
All right. So you're gonna make that comment to hear. So Mr. Yene,
Yeah.
this is the issue at the capital. So we will as we await Marcus to join, and the CEO will soon be here. Let's get Mr. Zubai is new, so let's get him. Let's get his first view before we come to you, Mr. Yene. He's our guest this morning.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Colley, you this has caught your attention. This has caught your attention. And this is the trending now in the country. We're going to call Winston, the journalist who was affected. We'll call him a later time on the show as well to hear from him because he was one of those first persons on the scene. We'll also call him. So, what do you make of the action? In fact, the actions of those lawmakers in general, in totality, and the action of Richard Kuhn, the speaker?
First of all, if I should describe
Just
the
you can
behavior,
lower your volume a little bit.
yeah.
Okay.
If I should describe the behavior of, I don't call him speaker because a speaker is a leader that will lead. I mean, for example, so if a speaker, he should not be behaving the way he behaved to me, because he's not setting the example. Breaking into a lawmaker, how long to go to court and get the and get a court order to ask the man to open the office. How long to go to or to tow the man car? If you want, why you can't just tow the car? Call tow trucks. Take the car from here, pull it over there, they will take it. You don't need to break into car. Break it into someone's car. Even in America here, policemen will never break into, no matter what. Even you get going in that car, they can't break into it to get it. They will take that car to the court. The court will be the one to open that car. But to break in somebody's car, that's criminal. That's criminal. And one of the things that making me weak about the House of Representative and also the upper house is they are not working in the interest of Liberian people. We pay these people too much money. Look, when I sit down, go on the internet, I start going. House of Representative pay in Liberia, House of Representative pay in richest country than like America, on those countries that develop. Those people don't make that money. We pay the people over there in Liberia. Their money is more than some of their money is more than president. Our president in America made 400,000 a year, yearly salary, like what they make. But over there, you got speaker making 1 million for what? So the only way Liberia problem, that particular house problem can be resolved, they have to devalue that whole representative and senator. Devalue it. Anybody that went to work in that area should work for the people, not to work for money. At least 2,500 a month, including allowing no car. If you don't get a car, you sit at home. If they don't get a government provide bus for them. We gotta devalue that house. That you know where the people will know the importance of representing people, but they are not representing nobody. They are representing their pocket. That's what the fight is. And now we got speaker. The speaker, they are, I don't know why the show on screen is real. If it is real, then it mean like the speakership is just for money. If he get 5 million, I'm
Oh yes,
scared.
the
So how
budget.
much the
Yeah.
president will carry now? Then what the money will use now to build road to fix? Then they say no money, but you get 1.5 million. America that get all the money that can help Liberia. They can't look at no president getting 5 million for salary. No way. No, come on. We depend on it. Then we paying people with a lot of money we need to devalue that particular area, devalue the entire sector of representative and the upper devalue it. 2005, no allowing nothing. You go to work, you get your pay. Because 77, look at the money. You gotta do the ratio. You pay 77 $100, 150. So based on that calculation, that how the pay is going to go up. But you can't just jump from 150 to 1,000. That's cheating right there, man. 77 the one that working that doing all the job, you get them 150. Then you
Subai,
look at one person, just jump
they're not
the
cheating,
ratio.
that's stealing. That's stealing, Subai. They're not cheating, that's
But
stealing.
the fire, yeah, they said the men made their own
Yeah, the law
salary.
provides that they determine their own salary. They determine what
Okay,
to take.
who made that law? Those are arcane law. No law that should not be assisted. Everything in that country need to be visited. The constitution is not even allowed for. Well, it don't even say represent the people. I can tell anybody Liberia constitution is not. You read certain part of the constitution and read the American constitution, they are almost certain part is the same. But when you go into it deep, where they start giving power to individual, America never do that. The power is always with the people. Here you see representative can resign, senator can resign, governor can resign, because once a community you rape a representative get under the rape that particular, the community will rise up, and they don't want that. The only thing they do to resign and go to court and facing their calamity. But in Liberia, Musa Belete's son, I love Musa Belete. I want to lie to you because the thing that the man doing in Nimba, that how a representative I think he should be doing. Because the man horse he took in that particular bush, the way that man he built a horse, I love him. But that particular drugs a case on his son should not go in vain. The law he said the law is the law. So you
In
cannot
America, the pressure said I'll be on Musa, then he now resign straight.
he not resign. I love him, but that particular thing he did, that's not a representative behavior. Look, the leader should set an example, but our representatives are not example for us. Even I'm doubting if the minister, the president, everyone they are representing the people. The people vote are very important in the world. But in Liberia, they don't respect the people vote at all. People that voted for you say whatever you get at 150. Then you taking 1,000 for what? If I take it 150, my boss in the office, yeah, you know over the asking. You know sometimes if you do overtime here, you make money past your boss.
Past the supervisor, in fact.
Past the supervisor, superintendent, you make money past them. But you're over there, the man that elected you, the man that gave you job. You get a man 150, then you go to 3,000. For what now? Hey
In
God.
fact, your 3,000 not just stopping there, you get car.
You want for the country to
You get
develop. For what
gasoline
now?
fuel.
Where
You
the
get
country will
AC,
develop
you get
here?
AC office. From AC
Okay.
car to AC office.
Come
But
on,
the
man. Look,
nurses,
I
the
mean, you know,
nurses keep
take it
paying
from
the
there,
tax.
man. That country is always, we have to devalue that particular area, devalue the
Actually,
entire government agency. 3,000 should be the highest. President should carry 500. Let's say 3,000 should be the highest. No car for them. You know how many representatives you not see here with security?
I beg you, yeah.
Okay, the superintendent like, yeah, you not see him with security?
People
Look at
get
your
time
city
for
mayor.
that.
Look at your city mayor. You can look at the mayor, you not get boss.
People say people get time for that. They go Walmart.
My
Oh,
man, come
everybody
on,
go
my
in the
man.
market.
Oh, God.
so Marcus, welcome.
Yeah, innocent. Sorry, that my phone telling me to go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so
I'm not going to bed. I'm going to be on the show. I'm going to be on the show until maybe sleep carry me, but I'm going to be on the show. Yeah,
okay.
you can take it from there, but I'm frustrated with our country, man.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you for your view. Marcus, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Archie. Good morning, Mr. Yene. Good morning, Mr. Colley. It's a good thing
Mhm.
to have all of us here this morning. And good morning to our wonderful people in Liberia, the hustlers who are getting ready this morning to go on a hustle. Today is May week, and if the hustle didn't get settled in the first phase of the week, you got to get
Yeah,
prepared to
for the
settle in the
second.
next phase of the week. So I mean, we go again this morning, and we need to do what we can do to have it going. So
Okay.
a good thing to be here this morning to share breakfast with our people.
Mm. So let's hear from Mr. Yene before coming to you. The issue at the Capitol yesterday is what is our focus point for the day, like I told you. So Mr. Yene, let's get your view before going to Marco.
All right. Thank you very much. Uh, the issue at the Capitol building yesterday,
Mhm.
as Mr. Colley said, these guys they are just confused because of the too much of money they are making. Uh, I think everybody is wrong, but then other people went beyond their bounds. The area there is reserved for other two things: for the speaker's car to be parked, or for everybody to like have a little stop there, sometime because of the weather. Koduba Yeke said that is there when rain is falling so that they can have a little stop before they go to their offices while their drivers are taking their car back to park it to where it's supposed to be. So, however, if it is a reserved place for special purpose, Yeke Koluba has no right to go park his car there. If he had done it, but for Chimo's time, and he went with impunity, does not mean that he's right to have done it. But this is what going on. Because of the hate, because of the grudge, when the other representative, especially from the majority black, hears about Yeke, or when the executive have always hear about Yeke, they always rush on Yeke. They don't take time. So at the result, they can find it to be on the wrong side. They can always be wrong. Rachel Kun, like any other lawmakers or any other lawmaker, has the right to say, you take that car from over there because it's not supposed to be there. It ought to be reserved for speaker. If it's for speaker, whether Rachel Kun is speaker or Rachel Kun is not speaker or the speaker has resigned, ordinary representative has no right to park car there. But then this is what went wrong. I don't know the officers that did it, whether they are Rachel Kun's security. If they are his personal security, then Kun got to answer some questions. And the particular security that carry on the act got to answer questions. But if they are state security, then it could even be Yeke Koluba to see another representative there and say, for orderliness, don't park your car here. You take the car. At least with the state security to do it properly. Like in the Western world, in America, we are, when your car is parked properly to where improperly to where it's not supposed to be parked, it will be towed at your own expense. Police has no right. Whoever is, in fact, the police they will call, police will come and call the tow truck or company, they come for it. They got no right to touch that car, to take anything. So this is the criminal act that will carry on by the state security. And they should either be dismissed, but since it's Liberia, they will not. They have put the government into free expenses because Yeke has right. The man is a 2-time lawmaker. You can't tell me he ain't able to get 25,000. Your car, that your property, that your house, you can keep your things there. So he can get millions of dollars, thousands of United States dollars. And to make it more criminal, when journalists were covering the program, you got another security officer coming, telling the man, take your camera off from there. They blast the man, they stab a camera up. Let's say if phone on the ground, they spot it. Whether it's spot, they didn't spot. But that is a clear evidence a clear witness that evidences were destroyed. They never wanted for people to have clear scene of it, although the journalists they fought hard. But that picture you see is not enough to substantiate whether nothing was stolen, like money. People come here, where you are carrying the money, that is money. That is right. So, those security officers, that is burglary under the law. It should be condemned and they should not go with impunity. They should be fired broad day burglary. You got no right to go bust the man's car just because you want to remove that car. You're not going to search the car. It's not something to get to say they're going for search warrant. No. Why is the aim? To remove the car, right? It's not for searching the car. You didn't say go in the car, or even when going in that car, policemen have no right to open it. What's about removing car so the place can be free for human or flowing or for human traffic? Then you go in bus it. And you see, how can you link those two things? Take the car from here, then you bust in the car. It has no link. The criminal are the carry on. Yeah? Vandalism, burglary, everything. They carry on there. Just to steal from Yaka Kwaluba. So Yaka was wrong to park his car over there. That car was to have been towed and taken to the police headquarters. And if it is America, the hour that car spending to the tow truck yard, you will pay. In fact, you will be praying not for it to even spend 1 hour there because that's small money. You're going to pay when you spend day or days. But instead, they decided to bust into the main car, loot the main whole things, property, phone, money, everything. Then that removed there, they're not removed. Then the funny part are happy. They say forensic people going. Well, I thought forensic or investigation is for mysterious happening. Maybe somebody died in a car, they didn't know who killed the person. Now how can they go in to wear glove to search the area to check for fingerprint? But I think clear, people were seeing busting a play. I think that the CID supposed to have even gone there, the criminal investigation division people. They should all go there and make sure and take picture of what our boss and how the condition of the area looking. Then they get forensic chemists. That forensic chemist area there, when you get there, but they all around the city, no blink, nobody knows who they are. The people just making things confused. The citizens of Liberia, we got to rise up and see about our government, and so that country will never develop. The money no guy making it too much, it making them too drunk. That's why they just fighting one another. They just damaging. What the essence? People that are taking out free money. Look at the burning the cost to the capital building because of that whole thing. Capital building burning. Now you're seeing money they're taking. Then you think they can't work hard for their money. Then they will say they're looking for donor, they're looking for fund, they're looking for aid. When one person making money more than people are in America, hey, my people, we got to do something. So that ad that went on today is burglary act. Rejekun, I don't think Rejekun got a right to say you move the car because the car has to be there. By law, you say you know. Was wrong to park a car with it.
Yeah, so by law, it's not supposed to be there, but by the same law, it was not the right procedure to use.
No,
because you cannot say you want somebody to respect you by law because the law gives that the speaker should be respected. The speaker, as the third most senior citizen of the country, needs to be respected heavily. But then, owing to the fact that there are confusion, problem, and others are saying they cannot recognize your leadership, you should be using your leadership skill, your leadership ability to resolve this issue. But in fact, this has happened. This has happened when the speaker Kolonko just said in recent days he is a regime speaker.
Yeah, that's why we say that statement alone warrants a removal. He's supposed to be removed by this time. The father, he says he works at the will and pleasure of the president. That one alone should serve as a guard for his removal. So that one, let's forget about it. We talk about the one that happened today. Rejekun pronouncement, Yaga said, even Yaga can make that pronouncement. At least with the officer that were on ground. You must answer question. In America, yeah, policemen, when you go carry on your act, when you do something there, you go out of the way. Whether commander give you order, you must deal with that. That's why you can go to school. They can train you. You must go according to your ethics. Your ethics. Don't go do criminal act. Any question you were on duty. You will answer the question. So Reggie Kun even told him, you tell the Joe, he live with him. Why Joe got to do a car remover? You want to remove the car like Joe, or you got to out of shop the car and push it from over there, or you tow the car. What a link it got to do with that? So if Reggie Kun tell you, go, but it's saying you staying with Reggie Kun, let those guy be arrested and go answer the question. But for me, I don't hold Reggie Kun responsible because in the first place, that car was not supposed to be parked over there. It was wrong for Yeke Koruba to always park his car over there.
Okay, so let's hear Michael. Michael.
Hello. It's a good thing being here, like I said this morning, and I don't know what do we hope to achieve as a country at this moment, and where are we heading? It's something we need to think about. We need to think about this. So yesterday there was a session by the Minority Bloc. The Speaker of the Minority Bloc, as far as we know, if we are still going by the guardians of the Constitution and the rule of law in our country, he still remains the legitimate speaker. Because if there is a procedure to remove a speaker and it has not been followed, no man is above the law. That's what we were made to believe in. That's what we are to believe in. That's why we are still believing until the rule has changed during this administration. So if there is any legitimacy about that parking space at this moment, until there is there is a clear thought or there is an unambiguous ruling from the Supreme Court, the fit of that parking is still questionable. So by the way, I don't know whether there is anything written at that place that says it is reserved for speaker.
Information, Marco.
Yeah.
The point now, I don't think the point is about that place is not for parking. Even Yeke admitted it. Yeke say that place when it can, that when rain falling, that the place they can do a short or stop, they can get down there to go in their offices, then their driver then will take their car and go park it to the proper area. So that alone clearly states that place is not parking area. It looks
So if it is not parking area, then why are they bursting into his car? Why are they damaging his car? What's the bottom line? Because he did not agitate at the moment. What we witnessed, the video I witnessed, like they came from session and somebody told him that his car was, damaged by order of Rachel Kuhn, Majority Bloc Speaker Rachel Kuhn, and he said he was going to see it. I remember seeing a video that when they told him about it, he walked to the place that the car was parked, and then he saw the windshield down. He saw the windshield, the side glass down, and that's how it was, and that's how he said what he had to say, and we all saw the drama unfolding afterwards. But my first point is the legitimacy of the place. Who does it belong to? What actually prompted the action? Because the argument will be, oh, it is a speaker place. Who is the legitimate speaker? Because we had two speakers in session yesterday. According to what the Constitution says, according to the latest insight from the Supreme Court, the Minority Bloc went for session yesterday. They had a session, they adjourned, and they have made it clear that as we go forward, they will have session each day and they will be adjourning. Those who are absent from session, they themselves will have a conclusion to expel them or to suspend them as well. So who owns that particular parking lot now is still questionable. Has Rachel Kuhn become the legitimate speaker? Did he pass through all the process of becoming a legitimate speaker? Or are we in a junta state that we have to give into lawlessness because certain people should be breaking the laws?
Marco.
So if the legitimacy of the place is not, no, by the way, I know you want to say, let me hear you.
Marco, it's clear that the Majority Bloc is carrying on lawlessness because the Supreme Court ruling is even it remains as it came from the beginning. It says that when you don't have speaker, you do anything is ultra virus.
So
Then it also says
then
to the
why
person,
are you breaking Yeke car? If you have the legitimacy to park to the place like Yeke, Yeke does not have the legitimacy. You yourself do not have the legitimacy.
Let me
What
make
is
a point.
the of breaking into Yeke car?
Zubai, come
Let me
on,
make
man.
a point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when Kofa was elected as speaker,
Mm-hmm.
the way Kofa was elected, I was one of those that were against it. I wrote on a spoon almost long paragraph. Then by the time who called me, I asked it from Spoon. He said, "But you want UP speaker?" I said, "No, it not have to be UP speaker." But how will he take people in the hotel? In the hotel, who paying the hotel bill? From there, you just go straight to the capital building to vote for you.
No,
I said,
that's a campaign turn. That's not an
okay.
issue.
So
Doing
the same people
campaign,
now,
that's a legislative campaign. They can do what they want.
here coming.
They can do what they
Here
want.
coming, and here is my point with validated. I said,
Mm-hmm.
if that people want Muyu, they will go in that same hotel, the same money you spend. When somebody got money by you, they will Muyu the same way you got
Yeah, but
elected.
it has to follow the procedure.
Okay. So,
It's not,
Marcus,
I'm not in
Marcus,
favor of any one of them, brother. I'm not supporting none of them.
Marcus,
The way you were elected, I'm not supported at all. And the way the people are take the particular guys as a gangster. And the CDC is doing this to hide themselves. Your gas CDC speaker, what the opposition can back that guy? They coming back Rachel Cool. It's a regime speaker.
So,
How come you get in the one
let
government?
as I was saying,
Marco complete his point.
actually, let me get any quick to Marcus' point. As I was saying, the Supreme Court ruling says when you do anything without speaker is ultra virus, and also when you do anything without quorum is ultra virus. So the minority black have always been on the law side, on the ruling side of that Supreme Court fight ruling, but the majority black has violated. However, whether anything happen, it didn't happen, the spot there is for speaker. It's not for.
If it is for speaker,
it's not. I coming. Yaga Kwaluba is not a speaker. If it were Funati card, I was over there, then I everything we're talking. But it's not.
So do you also accept that
what crime did Yaga Kwaluba commit?
Yaga Kwaluba has violated the rules.
Instead of parking and illegal parking or what crime did he commit?
It would be
parking
improper. No, not improper, but it would be illegal parking.
Okay, illegal parking. Yeah. What does that warrant? If somebody parks to a place he doesn't.
A warrant a toll. A warrant a toll at the owner's expense.
So okay, a toll, a warrant a toll. Why are they vandalizing his car?
That's what we're saying now. That's what we say.
Why are they breaking his car? Why are they even taking things from his car?
No, Lauren, hold on. Mr. Yene, you're making something wrong here.
What is it?
Wait, Mr. Yene, you are going wrong.
Yeah, come on, tell us.
You go to 1,000, you work the 1,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the parking space.
I worked there before.
Mm-hmm. But look at all the parking space. What the Magna there? They get QA, they get supervisor.
Yeah.
The Magna places.
Yeah, everything is marked there.
When you go park to supervisor area?
No.
Okay.
So if you park there, so it's not about you parking.
It's not illegal. They should have put it there speaker. But it's not that speaker, so I can park my car there.
The issue about the space, if he knows, it's not an issue. Because we know that he knows that place is a
He knows about Yaga inside.
He knows, or if he doesn't know. The argument is not that if he doesn't know. That place, Buffer Chimas used to park there. Yeke, I sent a video down there. Actually, I think you saw it, right? During Buffer Chimas regime, during Buffer Chimas administration, he went and you saw when he gets ready to agitate and say Yeke, Buffer Chimas.
$15 million was budget to finance the CDC campaign. Because
ABC, they told me I'm not moving. Let me see who can move it. By the time the black car, I will call my car. For Bobo Chimo 5, we are black 1 year. Nobody can do nothing to me. I lawmaker, Bobo Chimo, I lawmaker. They play another Somali personal play. Your dweller, Somali personal play. Uno Bobo supposed to fight here. For what is that Bobo, a year buffer? The player when bringing will come get out our car, our drowning car, our car. Now because we let Bobo fight the car, that means he's supposed to fight the car here. And 1 year, who was it? You saw a moon car? Oh, when you talk about movie. So you can go for buffer. Talking cross to your. The player for Bobo the park.
So it was a scene statement he made yesterday. The scene statement he made yesterday that when it's raining.
I think about that years ago stuff down there.
Years ago, during the time of Buffer Chima, yeah.
During the time of Buffer Chima. So he has an understanding that that place belonged to the legitimate speaker of the house. You understood that when they told him to leave, he was leaving because he believed it is for a legitimate speaker.
Very good. So he's
around his protest. What Yeke has been doing, he has been protesting.
Protesting. Obviously, when you are disenchanted.
Yeke has been protesting with that space because he says the horse hasn't gone through the right procedure and he doesn't recognize that guy. So it is not that somebody. So the issue about whether he understands, he knows that place is a parking for speaker, and if the person is a legitimate speaker doing Fonantico factor, even Buffer Chimo that he disagree with, when they told him to leave from there, he said, "Hey, you are leaving from there." So it's not an issue that he intentionally parked there to protest. So what violation did he commit? He violated, he's supposed to park to the place that supposedly believed to be in the speaker's spot. But when you break into his car, don't we have a law? If you want to do something, why are you breaking into his car?
But Michael, that's the same thing we're saying. That
was so even if something was something in his car that you wanted to investigate, because if you want to investigate something from his car, why didn't you go to the court to receive a court order?
Very good.
For no reason whatsoever, you bring people, they are breaking into his car using drill to burst into his car. When the first journalists are very close to capture what was happening there, the security is saying, "Oh, put your phone down, put your phone down, put your phone down." Well, he doesn't want.
Let me see if I can call Winston. Let me see if I can call Winston.
Put your phone down. The very security guard went and slapped his hand. The other guy that captured that scene was standing on the other side. I think they didn't notice that he was a journalist.
Yeah.
They started to capture it at some point, but they were embarrassed already because when they saw him with the phone, they didn't know whether he was going live or they didn't know why. Their faces were captured. So the distance he stood, they wouldn't have done anything. So if somebody is protesting under our law, a capital building, wherever you can protest, a lawmaker can express disenchantment for whatever thing that is happening the way it should happen. Should that be the best approach? Should you use force immediately? Because in the first place, he parked his car, he was not there, and before he could come, the other people, they broke into his car. The police guy had the audacity to enter his car.
A car. What? I mean, what thing?
The crazy thing about it, but this is the point. They broke into his car. They entered into his car, and they did not take the car from there.
Very good.
So you broke into the main car. You enter the main car because you see the man is parking to your space. You did not take the car from there. You left the car. So why did you break into his car? So you obviously went to steal, or you obviously went to plant something in his car, or you obviously went to do something in his car.
Yeah.
So it's robbery. Deliberate robbery. So whatever Yeke claims, somebody say when Yeke carrying huge money, that money laundering, who tell you when Yeke carrying cash in that money laundering? There has to be some suspicion. You have to be linked to some suspicious activity or some criminal, maybe alleged criminal activity before someone consider you to be a money launderer when you carry huge money. So carrying money does not mean anybody is a money launderer until the person is linked to a suspicious activity. So that was the justification yesterday on Facebook. Maybe they saw that one in one of the chat rooms that oh, when a man carrying huge money, it's money laundering. But that is, by the way, you come from no financial, if let me say, you come from no financial intelligence unit to justify or any kind of play to justify. Investigation has to be launched before you even determine whether somebody. And there are steps you have to. There are whole three core steps or more than that before you can even determine whether somebody is even doing money laundering. There are steps that you got to consider before you determine whether somebody is doing money laundering. So that thing, it was a dumb argument. I saw some people doing going with it on Facebook yesterday. I went on a few of the comment and I said said some harsh word like this is dumb, and somebody was getting offended because you don't just conclude somebody's doing money laundering because you have cash in their hands. I mean, people can have cash in their hands. Even So that's, by the way. So you did break into his car, one. You did enter into his car, two. You didn't take the car from there for whatever reason that you were breaking into his car for. You didn't take the car from there. Why did you break into his car?
Yeah. So
If you were going to break into his car and maybe pull the car from there, park Richard Kun car there, we say, oh, it is for parking purpose that they did it. But they did not take the car from there. They broke into his car, they damaged his car. They did not take the car from there. They left the car there. Later on, when people started talking about why they didn't tow the car, then later on, I think a few hours later, when it already went viral on Facebook, then it get brought to trial. Why are these guys so dumb?
Dumb and desperate. They
dumb. They didn't get sense. Why
The
are
money.
not money? No, because
The money.
so much is given, much is expected. The first thing as
What are
someone
doing?
a lawmaker, the first thing Richard Kun is making us to believe that he's a better alternative than Kufa. But he has proven to be. In the last few days ago, you were talking about he regime speaker, talking nonsense.
He works at the will and pleasure of the president.
Marco, do you know, Marco and Mr. Yene and Mr. Corey, do you know that some of the guys under the leadership of Kun have started having problem already that he does not have control over the Gabo?
He does not. The
But
guy,
this is one of the problems they have started to have with him.
He
The way
does
he
not.
controls the Gabo, the way he controls the section, people have already started having problem with him.
He does not have the capacity. When the first time I listened to him, the time they forced that session where they say hearing with the Ministry of Finance people, while listening to him making a delivery on the first time he reading from the phone, he was not even saying nothing, sir. Yeah. So the first thing is the man does not have the capacity to be an alternative to Fonanti. That's one of the major thing you need to understand. They are just trying to force him there because they see him as an alternative to loot the country. Because he obviously, but Richard Kun, what extraordinary about Richard Kun? He started some diehard parties of Unity Party. Richard Kun just 2023, he was always with CDC people. He wanted to cross over to CDC. I know that for a fact because I saw him in many of CDC people compound, in many of CDC people forums. He wanted to cross all the CDC here, some United Party lawmakers. They were demanding some money. I think that money was not made available to our Richard Kun did not cross over. So he's not some kind of United Party guy who they say he's so diehard guy, he's so loyal to United Party. What extraordinary? They are putting him there, forcing him there because they want to steal. That's the bottom line.
The thing is that Michael.
So because they want to steal now, at the detriment of the rule of law, at the detriment of our democracy, at the detriment of following the right protocol, because the reflection of the society are in these people. This reflection is in these people. So what you do as a lawmaker, you are setting an example that the rest of the society will follow. If you want to go arrest somebody, you want the society to be a law-abiding citizen, you as a lawmaker, you are a mirror. You are making the law. The judiciary is interpreting the law. The executive is enforcing the law. You that are making the law need to respect the law.
So now, if what Yeke has planned come to reality, for example, because Yeke is saying now that he has gone to the law, if the law does not act accordingly, he will damage Richard Kun's car. And so knowing that when Yeke damages Richard Kun's vehicle, it becomes a commotion. Obviously there will be a counter reaction. There will be a counter reaction by the security. Because the policeman, this police officer is one of those who is showing the ineptitudes of some of those untrained officers. Sorry to say this.
No, I monitored the video. He was not too aggressive. He was following order. The guy who was acting aggressive.
First and foremost, you as an officer.
He shouldn't have been there. He shouldn't have even agreed to that particular.
That's the point. Yeah, that's the point. So
if you can see, I believe he's an EPS guy. He's the one. They said so. One of the journalists was kind of saying, "Oh, this is not the first time doing it." He was a guy knocking the.
So if you see this guy with a drill, then I want to find this guy with a drill.
If you can go to the video, he's knocking. There's something from the fellow hand from the spoon.
So this guy with the drill, I want to find this. This guy is not. He's not a police officer. He's not an officer. What is it?
The drill guy, he's not an officer. You have to hire him to damage a car.
Very good. Okay, this is it.
Okay.
So if this man, nobody can blame this man because he's a contractor, he's working for his money. Yes, it could be me in his position. I will obviously go there to do it. But you as a security, in fact, you are to protect life and property. In fact, you know the law, you understand the law, you know what the law is. And you stood there, you were being used to execute something you know nothing about, only you want to pay loyalty.
So the EPS guy, this is the EPS guy. That EPS guy who slapped that phone from the guy here. I think whether you could play that video again.
Let me bring this video.
You see him there?
So this is what you see happening. So this is what you see happening. So this is what you see happening. So this is what you see happening.
So now the EPS of that country should be equivalent to like the Secret Service, of America. Those people that are usually around the president.
Yeah.
They are people who should exhibit the highest form of professionalism. Discipline.
Yeah.
You can't be seen breaking into somebody's car, then you are breaking people's phones, slapping.
Denying evidence.
Telling somebody bring your camera down, raise suspicion.
Journalists. They might destroy evidence.
Something
Winston who they did that to. Winston is a legislative reporter.
Something is happening there. There's a drama going on at the Capitol building. People
Michael, Michael, let me come in. Where you think Lamek got that drill from? Why you brought a drill?
Yeah, no, but we ain't talking about drill business.
No, we're not talking.
We are talking about.
It's a good question, Chubaye. Because
Speaker, walking with a drill. Why? What you think?
Where the drill?
No. The park there when they came there, when they came at the area first, we didn't see that part. I think they took some time to go and send for somebody to bring a drill. That could be an issue. No, they didn't just. There was a video that the drill was in his car. I don't know about that.
The man when I said for the drill, he said bring the drill from my car. Bring the drill. Now the man playing the video. You are yelling. He said bring the drill.
So he said bring the drill. Let me play this again. He said, okay, you listen to him. So Rachel Cohen said this
at the back. He said they should bring the drill.
Yeah, Rachel Cohen said they should bring the
drill. It was a predetermined.
Oh yes.
That's what I wanted you to know.
Predetermined. They came with the mind. If that is the case, because I didn't notice that Rachel Cohen was. So it was before Rachel Cohen. He gave the order.
Oh yes, Rachel Cohen gave the order.
He's in the video. It was just now I heard.
He gave the order.
Bring the drill.
My point is, these guys are state security. Even if they are being given order, they're supposed to use the constitution and in the implementation of the order.
No, it's a secret. It's an equivalent to a secret service man. So you can't be you can't be in camera, open camera
On the
then you
public.
open then you put the camera down and you vandalizing somebody something. That man, if the EPS was not political, that particular officer should be recalled as well.
Yeah,
Granted, did his own yesterday for out of shame, he called the other police people. We know he wouldn't do anything to the police people, but just to cover up, maybe he would send different police people to reject him. But he did that thing out of shame. So there are EPS people too, they should do something because those are the main people who were actually seen trying to hurt people. Breaking people personal belonging and intimidating people. He was intimidating the guy.
Sure. Destroying
Over there,
evidence.
destroying people for no reason. Oh, camera, even anywhere drama is at the Capitol, camera should be there. That place is a public space. People failing to realize that government is a public thing. Every Liberian has a right to know what is going on. Until it is something with a national security nature that it has high confidentiality nature that you can't allow public to see. Besides that, what else? What else are you waiting? What else should you be having? Especially something that is happening in an open space. So to wind down from my own conclusion on this thing, what happened yesterday? Sorry for that. What happened yesterday was the highest form of lawlessness. It was high level of indiscipline. These people are assaulting our democracy. They are they are desecrating our constitution. They are doing the worst to our state. Liberia is at its lowest moment at this point. Even the Supreme Court is now compromised. Liberia is at its lowest moment in the history. Since post-war Liberia, this is one of the times that our law is being tested and the law cannot stand firm. The Supreme Court is supposed to stand on its own. It is not standing on its own. The judiciary system now is a mess. You could see somebody from the executive, you're placing your court. You know that most of the guys in the lower court now, what they're doing, some of them want to go on Supreme Court bench. There are judges in that place there now that they're just executing based on instruction.
Damn.
So most of the things in the minute when they feel that when you run to the court, nothing will come from out of the court. See that asset recovery something. You know, look what yesterday the people were celebrating.
It was me resuming.
Even the people that are heading the asset recovery. You want to do serious asset recovery that other people need supposed to put there. Most of the people they put on that thing, they got questionable characters, they got issues. They themselves, as soon as they started fighting among themselves for money business. They need professional. If you want to do a job, void of politics, void of political sentiment. Let me tell you something. When you start getting political and you start to make people lose trust in governance, it is a problem. They will not give in. And time come that you don't want any kind of trouble, any kind of misunderstanding happen in our country for 1 week. The economy, it will affect the economy massively. Time will come, you start lacking behind on salary. If 1 or 2 months time now, you see people getting in the street to protest.
Michael, and
We
I'm
are
cutting you off. We don't need asset recovery thing in Liberia. You got a system in place. You will
Which
track
is
all
true.
government.
I
You
know
will track
that is
all
true,
government
but
material.
when you try to talk against the feel that you trying to stand against
We don't need
anti-corruption fight.
you
That's
get that you
something we want
pay
to put
another
down.
people to pay them extra money. We don't need it. You
You
get
got LSCC,
every
LSCC
you
can
get
do the
LSCC.
investigation.
You
You
come on.
LSCC can even
Why you need
investigate private properties. When anybody LSCC has a
none?
jurisdiction to investigate
What
private
you need
property.
asset recovery for? No. Put a system
The
in
thing is,
place.
the thing
Computer,
is,
register everything it can never go tracking.
But
Ah,
let's
you
say let's
don't
agree
go
we
to
need
Bolo.
it. call it, let's agree with Nene. Just for the sake of the argument we need it, let it be done apolitically. When George Weah tried establishing that, the justice minister told George Weah, President George Weah, I don't know, President, when President Weah tried establishing
Former
that,
president, the men are
yeah,
former
former President Weah tried establishing that, Justice Minister Musa Din told him,
CDC, man.
Musa Din said that this route we are going is not the way. The laws of the country do not support things, do not support anything in this kind of direction. It has to be done through the proper channel. It was one of the reasons it was not supported and the people got frustrated because when the justice minister was called to a vast, he said, if we start this thing, we don't follow the established channels, we'll be witch hunting people, and it is not a good thing. Their
But then why
procedures,
they could not inform the LACC? Why they could not inform the
put
LACC?
the case before LCC, they got other investigation unit. Why are they paying the FIA, the FIU, the Financial Intelligence Unit, the Financial Investigation? They got FIA in Liberia.
Why all those entities could not work? My
You
man,
are there. Take your case and carry it to the people. Mr. Yene, why are you paying salary for these people? Why are you paying salary? Take the case, carry it there.
But Michael,
Yeah,
I know you are seditious. Okay, you
They
paste
say
in there. They
only
say
fiduciary
we're gonna
basis.
listen.
Let
Wait,
if
I'm coming in. I'm just setting an example. I want to create answer requirement team. I'm already in the opposition. I bet talking about Michael, they minister la role, they minister la. When I come in power, I create my answer requirement. You know who I'm going to run behind? I'm going to tell Michael your people. So this should be established by law. If it's sitting now there, now when I come part
the
executive
Bonaire
for
start
that.
operation
No,
here, the Bonaire start operation here, there's the
they start
guy,
only
he
people
on all the
illegally.
comment, he on all the comment, they had it now, even see, I know how many so in the other country, in the other
So
country. So I asked one of the mayors, I said, but when I started operation, they not get the information, they start posting on Facebook. I had a GSC investigation going on. They were bringing Lala story on social media. They say, "Oh, the GSC report is damaging." The GSC report came on, and the CBL people say, "Oh, they made the CBL GAC report, and they say it was damaging." The same CBL people came up with all their lawyers. They say the CBL may not commit no fraud.
again,
They
it pay the man
signed.
good.
You gotta pay them,
But
man.
people that time, people are all on Facebook. I know my man and all the guy, oh, the report is damaging. The report is damaging. Oh, 200 million to the other play, 500 million to the other. So the same thing they now started on Facebook. I don't
The
know.
thing is that people fail to understand. They when we saying here this morning, don't be surprised somebody will come. Oh, you're biased. The reality is glaring. The reality is clear. For me, I can never be deterred because of that. If the right thing is done, look, if Rachel Kuhn does the right thing, in fact, I'm a son at the legislature. Every day I report from the legislature. The other day, on Monday, a host committee invited Luster Cell and Orange because of poor network connectivity across the country. I carried that in our news. I reported that in our news. Yesterday, Lindsey Mans, the Minister of Justice, were in section. They were invited in section to tell the Liberian people the status of the Putu Mining Company, why it is not functioning after 10 going to 15 years now. We brought these things in our news. When they are doing the right thing, it will always be in the news. Likewise, when they are doing the otherwise. You are a speaker, let us accept. Exercise patience because leaders are people with patience. Leaders are people who set example. Like we just play for Buffer Chimos regime. You knew how brutal Yeke was. True what it says, yes. True all the time Buffer Chima was speaker. Yeke stood in the show of Buffer Chimos. You saw how Yeke was treated during the administration of WIA. but nobody bust Yeke car. Nobody lay hand on Yeke. But under this regime, people have laid their hand on Yeke. Under this regime, Yeke vehicle has been damaged. And this is the good thing is that this is his own regime. When Yeke was supporting this government, he said, look, if you are not doing the right thing in the interest of the Liberian people, what I'm doing to the CDC,
I will do
do more than that.
I will do more than
You bought his idea. He supported you only because he knew that you were the right person for the Liberian people. But only to go on the contrary. Only to go on the contrary. And when he is raising these concerns, it becomes problem. The next decision is that the guys that are planning now, if Thursday, Yeke Koluba, Musa Belet, and other people cannot go to section, they will take actions against them, according to them, because the guys have failed to recognize the leadership of the house under Rachel Kuhn. The Lord is here. Yesterday, somebody insulted the judiciary. They said the statement coming from the Associate Justice was a Laker talk. Those are people who wanting the right thing to be done. You said Fonanti was not doing the right thing. He was abusing power, for example. But today, you can insult the judiciary. It goes scar-free.
You can bust into somebody's car.
You can bust into somebody's vehicle. It goes free.
Offices without court order.
Without court order. Without court order.
Choking people.
Without
Things
court order.
The whole place is more than lawless now. That whole
Look, for
place
me,
they ain't lawmakers.
they're not lawmakers anymore.
They are lawbreakers.
I want to believe that the speakership is too heavy. You know, when you're too ambiguous, when you are anxious,
you don't have the capacity to be speaker of
when you are anxious, you're too eager, you want to be. When you are power greed, you get drunk. That's what happened to Rachel Kuhn. It's like my children. I say, look, my man, I take the Gion brother. I say, you are the head of the home. Say, I'm going out. The man becomes too much drunk because he knows that his big brother is there, but he's giving him the power. So he will act anyway because he does not have the ability to do that. That's because his colleagues have started complaining already that indeed the way he controls the gavel, the way he controls section. You know, sometimes you enter into the session. Yesterday we were in session and I was playing one video from Nigeria, the Nigerian Parliament. And I just loaded the video. I said, in fact, I was in the vehicle. I said, look, this is our Nigeria Parliament. The guys in the Parliament in Nigeria. Compare this to our country. The guys roam about in section 24 hours. Move from one place to another. Those people need to be serious. Like we continue to say, they are paid with the Liberian people money. That Mr. Colley said, this is the country that lawmakers decide how much to make. This is the country that lawmaker get gas slip. He gets entertainment in budget. He gets constituency visit in budget. When he's being paid. When you are running campaign before then, who used to carry it to your constituency? You used to walk to them.
Yeah.
Why now you have won? In fact, to the extent that, oh my God. Liberia is something else. It's something, and I think President Bouaka needs to be proactive. He needs to be serious.
I doubt if the president understands what's happening around him. I have a doubt that. I don't know whether he's
let me come into the president's
charge or somebody else is in charge of the country. I'm kind of I don't want what I see being reflected a lot. I come here, bro. What I see being reflected a lot is maybe it's just power play. Everybody trying to show who they are.
To show who they are, to Buga show authority.
Nobody seems to be having that fear, or somebody else will correct us. Because if you're acting, there is a precedent, The lower men are acting the way they are acting because they feel that they are not being
But the law
represented.
that is supposed to act, is being violated. In
No,
fact,
so
when the judiciary
so
when they
that's
take
to be aware
decision,
of
people
what's happening.
violate the decision of the judiciary. So what do you expect?
So it's not even the judiciary alone. It's happening in almost all the sectors. There are a lot of people, doing a lot of things. Other places, you saw the national budget. Then how it got violated. You saw without PPCC approval, how someone are parading yellow machine all in the street the other time. And without so the constitution, the national budget, they have altered it twice. As you speak, the national budget that the Ministry of Finance is supposed to put up after at least 2 to 3 weeks for budget transparency's sake. It is not up for almost 2 months now. The budget is not up on the website of the Ministry of Finance. The open budget, the open budget law or whatever it is, it says you should put your budget up like after 2 to 3 weeks. It should be up for the public to view. Are you seeing the budget up? For whatever reason they're hiding the budget, nobody knows. So now these people are talking about fighting corruption. How do you fight corruption when you yourself? So the only thing they will do, they'll try to waste on people. What they are trying to do is to try to silence people. That's what they are doing. They don't want to fight corruption. They are insecure, so they don't want certain people to talk. They don't want certain people to have that confidence to do certain things. So now they say, oh, they will silence these people. They use these things. They get hooked there. You see, as some kind of justification for a while. They have no intention of fighting corruption. They themselves, they are stealing. In the last 1 year, the kind of violation these guys have done, the stealing attempts they have done. You can compare, So I don't know to say they can't fight corruption. No many loaded somebody that came to fight corruption. You look at the horse. They say the movie penalty for the corruption. The men were in our house there. That people were there for the family, the jeans color and the load. Somebody that can fight corruption.
You're fully family as somebody to fight corruption. You are.
Jeans color, somebody to fight corruption. Jeans color. That one were chronic with I know corruption attitude. He loaded somebody that can fight corruption. So these people, they don't have come in even in the executive. Most of the things they're doing. Sylvester Grace, when he entered government, he started asking NASCAR to get him 500,000, I don't know, 500,000 car or so. He even entered government. Instead almost 500,000. Instead of demanding it from the people retirement entity. Now,
Michael,
as we speak, we have 1 second, 2 seconds. As we speak, with the mass and energy, now they say he's in bed with Asla Meta, he's in bed with the mining company now. We won't pay. So all these sectors, they are doing nothing but steal. And are the people that say they can't fight corruption. So the only thing is that you stealing your own, but you want the other man who came from there before, who he claimed he stole his own to make him come against you. So because you got that power, you want to intimidate him. So they do what they can do. Just a minister, but he not in charge. So he get a remote control. Maybe boyfriend telling him to not do. Let me share my boy.
So the thing is that we just have to be serious in Liberia for once. Every day we bring these things. Yeah, Collie.
yeah, what I want to come in is from the president's side. When Joseph Walker was running to be president, actually, I one of the person that really campaign, even giving financial support. I went as far as that because the age he got, I thought they got going to revamp the whole system and make it brand new for us, for the young generation that coming. But when Joseph Walker became president, the first 10 minister he appointed, I told my friend Sam, I said, Sam, they two voted for Lana Hill. I know they give Gregory Command back to power. So nobody can be anybody in there. You gotta bring the old people that know the system, how to bypass the system. Why are you bringing these people back? And they know how to bypass the system. Before Ulo California in the system. Ebi Kurmane. It's still on. I told Sam, I said, man, look, what happening with the government? Well, bro. So nobody can be a director. Besides Ebi Kurman. Everybody that went to school to do that, and he was born for that. But besides that, the old man age, man, I thought the people were gonna forget about everything and restrict that country like
That
a
is
follow for everybody.
that
But
is
the
wrong.
puppet made me very, very weak. I don't know. And I continue to say, people are in minister over there, most of them from here. When they were here, look at the cars they were riding, man. Look at their cars. Some of them riding oh, car, but when they go to Liberia, they want government to buy them 20,000, 30,000 car. God,
It's so
So
sad.
the incident yesterday at the Capitol building, from my side, I think these police officers that will be arrested for burglary and criminal mischief and be questioned, including the EPS officer. The EPS officer should be charged of burglary, of even or simple assault and robbery and things. Then Funati got to be charged of criminal facilitation.
Who's your Funanti?
Kun.
Not Funati,
cool.
sorry. Sorry. Thank
Marco,
you.
Marco say, "Who for Nanti?"
Funanti not there.
They make it clean to be speaker and I want to make
Yeah, I know I'm bringing cool. I say you're bringing do from my town, do from my town.
So, Rachel Kun got to be charged of criminal facilitation. The father, he facilitated the criminal act to go on by bringing drill. What thing car removal has to do with drill? Why you want drill there? You only got to jack that car.
He said
Or-
speak up some
So-
basic understanding, just basic understanding. He doesn't have it. But we
He
didn't
doesn't
talk.
have it. Yeah, and he making these guys sheen and they continue to work with him. They didn't say they no, they will ever regret it because they
The
fight.
guys are already in the situation.
The
So
man
no,
are
no wonder why MCC man putting us up for him to put
Yeah.
a rainbow color in the play. But I don't rainbow color. I mean, I can understand it. We need to ask a justice minister, ask a police RG name for them to interpret that whole.
Yeah, the rainbow color. Yeah.
he had come out to say that he's a
The justice
regime.
minister and the police director need to answer on what a meaning of that rainbow
He had
color.
come out to say that he's a regime speaker. He
That's
works
amazing.
at the will and pleasure of the president to support the president. Everything. So that alone, it tells you that they are not independent. He's not independent. He should not be trusted. So why this guy cannot be removed as head of the majority bloc? Because he's not speaker. He just
He's
heading.
not just professional. He should be a professional politician because even if you are there, you're not in campaign mode as a speaker. You belong to a political party. We all know that. But when you assume that role as a speaker, obviously there are certain ways you're supposed to speak. There are certain things that you are
Yeah.
for a certain courtesy. But the man is not even a speaker. He's a junta. He's the majority black speaker. He say he's the regime speaker. He's not the country speaker.
So
So
how
junta. He
how
hijacked his way to power. When last have you seen the latest election going on in the house there that they remove somebody the same thing, the same hour, the deputy speaker is the one who induct the speaker.
People say somebody say the man took over his left hand. So obviously,
But they made confused. If you look at that guy, they
obviously
made
you were
something
experienced.
apart. They made the first time they make him read one paragraph on Facebook without mistake. They say they made a lecture. I know I ain't doing a lecture, but I think
no
Lauren,
only accounting he can do a lecture on. But they
Lauren,
made him read one
yeah
paragraph. Rachel Kuhn
let me
can read
let me
one
not,
paragraph on Facebook without error.
no
One
you
he
know,
taught me my God Rejek Kun taught me he
but what
taught
I'm
me
saying is
So
Rejek
good.
Kun
So you
Rejek
are a
Kun
one
professor.
paragraph.
My God, you get a man student on the show.
yeah no that one let me real here Rejek Kun taught me
One paragraph. You a student now, I'm telling you now, you can't read one error paragraph on Facebook.
Michael,
I've been following the man. Anytime
I'm not a business
I've been
student
following
I'm
the
a
on
science
Facebook.
student
Rachel Kun can read nothing
Okay.
straight. I don't know how you became a student.
Michael,
Maybe you know how to calculate no more.
my man, you know what happened in Liberia? As in Liberian people are very patient. The citizens of that country are patient per any other country. There is a country you will be sitting there watching movie. Corin Jago, they put just say, oh Corin gone. The Jago like that. When Corin can say, oh Corin come, the
So now
Jago
your
will call
TV
and
can
watch it.
blow up. So now your TV can blow up. Your entire
It's so normal.
damage.
No, when I went up, people like, so you're taking it to be like that, nothing serious, Corin. Corin go, you
So
just say,
you
oh
talk about
Corin
current.
gone.
You talk about current. Talk about current. You will recharge. You will recharge your data bundle, for
How
example.
many people are
Then
patient?
network will be fluctuating whole lot, and
Brother,
money
that can
cannot
happen
be
in America, you
refunded.
know. It can happen. If you say, Corin, water. The subscriber I get it with US Cellular. I pay my monthly bill, then my phone.
Ivory Coast red down there. Ivory Coast can go out of current.
You guys, that people is so patient.
You put my current off for even telling me. You put my current off for telling me. I will clap. I will
All
be.
the
That's
time
good money.
You got it. I beg you.
all the time
That's
that
good money.
But there are systems. There are systems put in place. The system already there.
for the for the power to just go
I'll
for
be happy. You
5
dey pay.
minutes.
5
When you
minutes,
just
you will get
press for 2
money.
seconds that
Some people are, they are
I
too
do not
patient,
see
man.
all the
No.
time saying Abidjan.
So
I
let
went,
let
I
let's
I went
hear.
Liberia. I went
Yes.
Liberia, Lauren. I saw that thing there. I said that thing there
I
normal.
say I
That
grab
thing
for
there
some
normal.
time. The current issue that I grab do not
You
be
know
there.
what the phone I get used to those,
No,
right?
man. You say Corin
We
go, you
used to
just sit
our
there,
thing
you
here. Yeah.
happy.
We used
Then I get used to it.
we used to our thing here. Yeah.
Oh,
We
man.
used to our thing.
When I
We
went
used to
Liberia,
our
I
thing.
think, hi, me and my man see me. I tell him, so later, you're just saying like that, there you go.
Just imagine
Corin
yesterday.
go.
Yesterday I gotta wear the share.
Oh,
This share on me. I wore the share is rampant. No current to press home. I was forced to wear the share.
No, but
But you're not.
my
you know,
comment go.
what's
They just,
happening?
it's just easy. They just say, hey,
The president line can go off easily. Like when I was in
No,
Liberia,
obviously, like VIP line. Obviously, it's not
you
supposed
know,
to be.
just
Liberia.
VIP now. Like you employ the man. Like you go there for that man.
Let me
You
tell you,
get
in
comment, then
Liberia,
the
I
get
was staying
comment. The person you implore.
we say we're around. I know we're on the president. We're on the land. I'll go in Riawa. As that place, all the years I spent to that place. At the input generator on easily. When the current
I think
go,
you're tapping on the president's line.
I don't know, but that place there.
President has all been worried about the citizen.
When
What
one go be like in a
The
day,
citizen worry about him.
I tell you, oh no, they are more than worried. They are more than worried about him, and not just him. You know, the thing is that the electors make those elected officials more value than them.
Yeah.
They don't know that they have the power. They elected them.
You
Today you
get
get
on that
best.
street, no quarry, no way, nobody going anywhere until we get to the 4-hour quarry.
My car, I would pray that it would be 30 minutes. Hey, for 30 minutes.
I'm telling you, man. You want to tear gas people? No pepper spray you.
Nothing, not normal. They're not normal country, man. Nothing they can happen, man. Come on,
Let's hear from the caller, guys. Let's hear. Let me open the phone line. 07779070907. The female line 7780. The WhatsApp number +231
No.
888-577-7750 08887111107. Those are numbers to put you through on the program this morning. If you're just joining us, this is Wake Up Call. My name is Archie C. Bob Yen, the team here with me this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Brother Archie.
Good morning, Joseph Tamba.
Thank you so much for always joining this program, for the privilege always given. Let me say good morning to the panelists as well. Let me make my quick debut on the issue that transpired yesterday at the National Legislature. You know, it is so saddening, and people here are lashing at Richie Kong, forgetting to know the action caused by Representative Yeke Koruba.
What was the action cause of Yeke? Let's get this clear. What was the action cause of Yeke?
By leaving his position where he parks his car and parking his car in the position of the speaker.
So does that give you the audacity to bust into his car?
Brother Archie,
no, I want us. No, Joseph, listen. Joseph, listen. I can't.
Brother Archie,
Joseph,
let me make my point.
Joseph, no, I want you to be rectifying some of those points, because pull it in your shoe. Let it be in your shoe, for example, as Joseph Tamba. Joseph Tamba has gone to Capitol Building, for example, right? You have gone to Capitol Building maybe to visit.
For example, Brother Archie, the way the station is right here, right? If they have cars parked, they will say this place is for manager.
So everywhere
Yes,
you
and
go,
you will not park there.
does
And
that
there's
happen?
a
People
space.
direct you where to park when you don't have security, for example?
No, but you can question behind
Joseph,
the Capitol
let's
building.
not back
Yeke knows
wrong.
his speaker
Let us
position.
not back wrong.
He knows that.
Even
It's
if
not
Yeke,
about
we
parking,
accept,
but
okay,
it's
we
about
accept,
reality.
let's
You
accept.
guys are saying the wrong thing this morning.
Let's accept that
You
Yeke
guys
is
are
wrong.
saying the wrong thing.
So
It's not about
accepting, no,
CDC. This is not
listen,
about
hold it to
CDC.
your
This
fact.
is about Liberia.
Hold it to
Yeke
your
Koluwa
fact.
has no
Nobody is
audacity. He
discussing
has no
CDC, Joseph.
has
Listen,
no right
okay, hold it to your
to
fact.
park
Let
a
make
car
it
to
real.
where the speaker
Let's do the
are
argument
supposed to
real.
park the car. He has no right to do that.
All right,
If they
accepting
were
Yeke
Bernard
is wrong.
Ikufa, we will say yes.
Yeke is
Because of
wrong.
the legislative policy that's unfolding,
Joseph,
we will say yes. It was
Joseph,
Bernard Ikufa. Yes. But
Joseph,
who is Yeke Koluwa?
Joseph.
Mere lawmaker who does not even control one committee. He is not in the head.
Joseph.
Will just always be disturbed.
Let me the argument and don't
want
just
to
be
be
talking.
worried than
I'm
you.
asking you. I need to ask
Why?
you. So now we agree Yeke is wrong. Was that the right
But
thing
it's
Rachel
wrong.
Kun did?
You guys are not
No,
discussing
Rachel
Yeke.
Kun should have.
No.
We said
Why
it, but I don't
protest
think you are listening to the show
Rachel
now.
Kun?
You are not
Why
listening to the
protest Rachel
show.
Kun?
Good morning. You are not listening to the show. Don't be so biased to the public. Don't deceive the public. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It is James Howard from Real Life.
James, go ahead.
Listen, Yeke is going to the court. The court will say that car is R25, it's not Yeke's car in the first place.
Good. Those are points you should be raising. In fact, you just reminded me. Those are one of the points I raised yesterday. A lawmaker is driving a car that does not have license plate.
You will see how the case will turn around, and the court will come up with just at the date with the case at the Capitol building and holding it to that state until one other one goes to be
good. Those are points. Those are points you're supposed to be raising. But the action, you come here and defend Rachel Kun's action.
And Rachel Kun is saying that he's speaker and he has EPS officer who see a national threat of a car that is a threat to the Capitol building.
Can I arrest it, for example? Yeah.
So they had, maybe they will use some means to do it. You will see. Just watch my word.
Thank you. Those are points you should be raising. You just reminded me of that point. A lawmaker driving car that does not have license plate. Those are salient points. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear brother, and I'll say good morning to your panelists in studio.
What is your name?
There are two issues I would like to speak on quickly. One have to do with the issue that happened at Capitol building yesterday. Honorable Rachel Kun is not above the law, and the thing Honorable Yeke Koluwa can take Rachel Kun to court.
He has already done that.
Okay, that's good. And two, is that Liberia don't have current now. We are still expecting current. So let us start crying on the issue of current. This country from time immemorial, we are lack of electricity.
Okay.
We don't have it.
Thank you. Good morning, Fred.
Yeah, good morning, Archie. How are you?
I'm good. Go ahead.
So basically, I just wanted to make a contribution this morning on a couple of issues. The first thing I want to speak to is the issue regarding Representative Yeke Koluwa and Representative Rachel Kun at the Capitol building. Why there is no rule that exists that a lawmaker should park in an identical spot? That spot, I think, is reserved for the first among the equal. But be as it may, even if Yeke Koluwa park in that space and that is obtained or perceived as a violation under the horses rule, the best thing we have done is to be able to invite the police to come and say, you know what, this man should not have been involved. Because mind you, there was a legislature who passed the Road Traffic Act. So if there's a traffic violation and Rachel Kun is purporting not to understand the tenets of the issue in the Road Traffic Management Act, there's a problem because where there is a breach or violation of traffic violation, where someone parking a specific place, the traffic law provides that the vehicle be towed away.
Very good.
It does not provide that an order is being provided that someone can go and drill into another person's vehicle. Now, people are complaining and saying that, look, Representative Koluwa said $25,000 go missing from a vehicle, $2 million LD go missing. Now, what people don't understand is that the issue that occurred is a criminal matter. We call that vandalism. Vandalism means that it does not necessarily mean that the entire vehicle have to spoil. When they use drill to enter the vehicle, it means the vehicle was vandalized, it was deformed. You can no longer use a key to enter the vehicle. Now, the second thing is that at the time the people were drilling the vehicle, while they stood, there was cameras on. Between the time they concluded drilling the vehicle and entered the vehicle when the vehicle could not move, and the time the Liberian National Police sent forensic officers at the Capitol building to access the vehicle, the cameras were off. So we had about 5 hours between the time they drill and the time the forensic police arrived. So anything will happen in between there. At that time, no one know what happened. So no one cannot say Yeke Kolba did not have a money in the vehicle. Other people cannot say Yeke Kolba did have a money in the
somebody
vehicle.
just raised a point. Somebody just raised a point that the court could not recognize, may not recognize the car, the vehicle belonging to Yeke Kolba because it does not have a license plate. Do you see that argument as a valid argument?
It does not reach the threshold of a valid argument in such a way that it will just come down to the issue of traffic violation, because every vehicle must be registered. Now, it means that all of the 103 lawmakers are also in violation of that, because all of them have a vehicle without license plate. Sometimes they are all given the representative license plate and are also given a counter license plate. Sometimes because they have 2, 3, 4, 5 vehicles, they take a single license plate and put it either at the front of a specific vehicle or at the back of another vehicle, just spread across. So it means all of them are in violation of that. But that does not hold, because they could only find Yeke to be in violation of a traffic offense. And the traffic offense is not necessarily a criminal offense in itself, but the act of vandalism, it is a criminal offense. And under the law, it means that there's a breach. It can have a penalty of close to 5 years in prison on the basis of that. The second issue I want to speak about is that people are complaining about the Chinese guy issue of attempted murder. Now,
yeah, I think the lawmaker has that on the agenda for discussion. I think they have invited the police director, the justice ministry, to come and provide information on that. Why somebody will be. Yeah.
That is not within the purview of the legislature, because attempted murder is a criminal offense. It is only the police that can assess the evidence. Now, attempted murder does not mean the person who have been affected is dead. No. It means that there was an attempt to ensure that the person is dead. Now, and to prove that, there must be an issue of intention and there must be a motive, or there must be an issue of conspiracy. The conspiracy means that the government actually was involved and knew what this Chinese person was doing. So that's going to be very difficult to prove. Now, it is not within the authority of the legislature to understand and assess as to whether the attempt occurred. It is within the authority of the court to determine whether, on the basis of prosecution and defense, whether there was an issue of intent or not.
Okay.
So I think people do not understand the circumstances relating to the different aspect of the law. And that's the reason why even the Gracious Ra, for example, lost the case at the Supreme Court. Now, the reason why Gracious Ra lost the case at the Supreme Court is because they cannot argue as to whether the establishment of the asset recovery team is valid. It is valid under Article 4 of our Constitution. But the procedure and processes that the asset recovery team should have used to ensure that the recovered stolen property were not made available. So that means that there was an issue of lack of procedural fairness and due process in terms of how you can go and acquire some property and how they can have a redress. So the rules were not there. But the validity for which that office or the team was established under Executive Order 126 is valid. And so that's the reason why the Supreme Court threw that out.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Fred. Thank you, Fred, there from Australia. 077907907. This person, good morning.
I didn't get Fred point blank.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. I'm Joseph.
Joseph called from where?
From Painesville.
Go ahead.
Yes, so my brother, if we are not careful, we send a few people in that place will cause serious problem for us. So my question now is, what if it was an ordinary person who did not know that at this place I'm not supposed to be parking my car here? Who went there on a different issue? What would happen?
Hello? Oh, he went off the line. You can call back. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please lower your radio.
Good morning.
Morning. What is your name?
I'm Abdul Gabriel, calling from New Georgia.
New Georgia. Go ahead.
Actually, like what one of the colleagues said from the state, the Liberian people are very patient when it comes to the LEC, the water issue. And then secondly, brother, let's see this in a simple term. The Liberian people, we voted for the angle, thinking that we are doing the right thing for the right people, for the right country. In a sense that we're all about that regime. So, oh, this regime is corrupt, this regime is this. But like one of your police say in there, this man, the elected at first, was not educated. But at that house, you can convert a lot of things to him. There was no action. And everybody just playing, oh yes, let him do his will. But we are educated and went there. So, for example, if the man is crazy, he walks on the street naked.
Should you follow him?
So, come again?
I said, should you follow him too?
Thank you. Should you follow him and do the same thing? He know this man. He know this man. Brother, this country we are suffering though. To be very frank.
Okay.
When we come from work, no covering, no water. Like what my colleague said in there, oh, anything goes. It's like, oh,
correct.
That kind of thing, brother. Brother, we suffering in the country.
Thank
we
you.
are very patient.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good morning, Rosetta.
Good morning from my boy, Mr. Young.
Go ahead.
Actually, there's a rule that governs on the building between former speaker and Buffer Chimotam. You had Yeke who was supported highly by the opposition plan. Or Richard who was there, those are the people that excited on Yeke what he did yesterday, similar to Buffer Chimo. Check out TV that spoon had that video yesterday. And they played last night on a show. I share with friends that me and they turn on Facebook last night. So why you guys used to do to other people like you hear? The way you train the child grow in the child. You treat the child to be insulting people in the community so that child will one day, when you have no one to insult or she has no one to insult, she will insult you. So I don't see why people coming to event and you had a reference speaker at the place yesterday. So you can protecting that space for the speaker that were elected on January 50th. Is that redeemed speaker? Or is that man that put his left hand out to take off him when you know he's also in that by the secret of the building? Some people should read our constitution and start calling to defend when you want to defend. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, Nancy Johnson.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome.
What I want to say this morning is if I having to condemn someone of something, it means I'm capable enough to do the things according to the will of God or according to the Liberian people will. What is going on now? People are not looking at the root cause of the problem. As for me this morning, I will say that the president caused this problem, the particular problem that we're into. Okay. Because if you go on public and say that you are capable enough and other things are being broken, you came to pack the broken pieces and you came to do this, you came to do that. People are looking at you for you to do the rightful thing. But as much as he can pay people to take the speaker from there, and the speaker leaving from there, it was not approved by the government that yes, indeed, it is a right for the speaker to leave from here. And I also blame the judges that judging the case here because the particular case are for me are taking it to be emergency case. So I don't know what they are doing, wasting time. Maybe the fear is there that when they say the fact, maybe the president will tell them, say, go home and go sit down or do this, that the reason they don't want to say the fact. And it's still repeating. As they boss in the car, the boss, you get car, the government car order, you get personal thing. So are they going to take another money again to go buy another car to give it to Yeke? And which of all the money that they're supposed to use to take care of our country, they are spotting the year there. So I don't know if he can sit down and think. I don't know whether he can go. Okay. Because if he's doing something, so they should try their possible best to solve the problem because we are going through a lot of difficulties. The way in which we expected them to do things is not the way they are doing it.
Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, thank you so much. Let's get this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, bro. Aji, how you keeping?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm calling from Broadville, Belt.
What is your name?
My name is Morris Cooper.
Go ahead.
Yeah, bro, Aji, my regret is our father disappointed us. He told us that when he come, all the breaking thing in library will put it back together. And librarian expecting him to bring librarian back together, to bring peace in the country because he worked in the government for 47 years. He have experience, he educated. But he disappointed us. Really. Okay. GMB disappointed librarian. All the root cause in our capital building, he part of it. Because when you have your children in the home, and when they ask you, you have to calm down. Oh, big brother, small brother, you come. What happened? You hear from both sides. Okay, man, they government for us, for everybody. You do so, you do so. Because when the government fail, they can say Kung fail, they can say the other men fail, they say GMB government fail. And the same thing will take open for that today. So this problem, he need to solve the problem. He didn't want to bring the problem, he need to solve it. Okay. Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. What is your name?
I'm Jeremy. I'm calling from the Borough Bishop.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, just to put something I want to get on one is with the current. I also realized Moreover today was not as light as it was during the Tottenham and Tower days.
Okay.
The Maccabi there during the last season used to always be outside. So the one man to play the game line, had long from one man to the hardwood, then from the hardwood to Moreover. But today you can see current going all over Boston, like all the places. One. Two, with the holding and pulling with the Ebola issue, the Ebola, what's calling, with the holding and pulling with the Ebola issue in the legislature. I think it's a run during Joe Wilson. The Ebola used to get a one from a woman face of Joe Wilson will be. I mean, that system is very bad. We are not still representing the Rosen original was speaker. You know, you can hear those kind of things about the other speaker. But today, the House of Representatives are looking like couple business. In the next year, you will be on the killing. Therefore, just confusionally. I don't think the thing is doing is also right. Even though you don't have electric power in a car, that's true. But at least the woman who are with her, the dog will know. Yes? You open the truck and get it out of here. So even if you say, get rid of the thank you. I'm out.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How do you do, brother?
I'm good. What is your name and where you call from?
Edward Kumar, I call you from Glasgow.
Go ahead.
But the issues I have is not heavily concerned about the Yakaraka. But it's a lawlessness of our country and the people they are paid to protect us. Now, what this gold time I want to wasted the armed forces program. I thought that the armies cannot protect us, even the equipment that is displaced. And now in the whole world competing militarily. Mm-hmm. They are there instead of they passing bill for every time our military got equipment to be able to protect our terrain. They are there for the money and says foreign car doing the thing. The same thing those guys that eat ghettos are doing, that's what they are doing. Now you can hear that a person killed another person, the next day they release the person. Now what kind of country we are in? We need to look at the thing. Meaning the military, it discouraged me a lot of going time. I swear to God, in the military, over to the government. The country is running like to say we don't have president.
Thank God, man, you're not in the military. Thank God. Oh God, too interesting. 07779079070 07779079070 0887111107. Good morning. Good morning.
No. Hello, Braji.
Good morning. What is your name and where you call from?
My name is Mohammed, calling from Johnsonville.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Braji, I need to tell you that no matter everybody know your care attitude and your care will. But you can't mad at religious school, you already know your care behavior. You can't mad at you try to learn how to take the law into your hand.
Okay.
Yes, you don't mad at. And we are sitting watching. And then continue trying to we are behind your care. Well, we can't outside and we know that we can't outside. And now
you don't count us out.
They don't know I can get baggy. Someone who are Zogo will be on your care.
Oh, my man, you're proud to be Zogo, you're saying it?
Well, I'm telling you what, someone who are Zogo.
Thank you. We don't want that. We want, look, don't be Zogo. Don't be proud saying this. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What is your name and where you call from?
The name is Constant HP somewhere to join from Man Bagley.
Man Bagley, go ahead.
Mr. Thank you. You know, this government is just trying to make us very shame for some of us who for this government to power. I one of those who campaign for this government to come to power.
Things will get better. Things will get better. Don't lose the hope so soon.
I don't mind of me bring this government to power. I having the hope, but our government try to settle all the differences. They come together, they unite the people. They settle the confusion because so confusion in the home, there will be no peace, there will be no lasting, there will be unity. So opposition and the ruling party, everybody come together, sit on the umbrella and say, okay, care our country for because bossing car cannot solve the problem. Doing this one cannot solve this problem. So let every one of us, on every party, therefore what happened, that move like rough. I remember when I was small on Runner Street, I saw current, I saw light, little bit. But today, when they can't pay a photo, go back. So
thank you.
How will our country move? Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Joseph once more.
Joseph, yeah, 30 seconds, please. We got all the people on the line.
Yeah, so my thing is, there are rules in the house, and they get a rules on administration committee. It was necessary from though he's a regime speaker according to him, but there was a medium through which you could complain. I can remember they suspended other lawmakers for wrongdoing.
They could also suspend Yeke. It's possible they can suspend him
too. Why was it not necessary for him to have complained Yeke? And that the rules, again Yeke. So my question now is, if that it was an ordinary person who did not know that he's also be parking over there, what come to happen to him?
All right, thank you.
If you can look at your colleague's vehicle.
Good morning, Aji.
Morning, what is your name?
This is Daniel Walipi from 540 Congo Town.
Go ahead.
My brother, this our country we're in is in a serious problem.
Okay.
Yes, it's in a serious problem. You see, after the election of former Bouaka as president, you see how this country is going? The country is going bad. Our people holding this country very, very bad. You see, you can be leader, especially when you talk about lawmakers. Lawmakers just violating rules everywhere. Nothing they're doing. Instead of them to create law for we the citizens to enjoy it, they are not doing it. But they are fighting for position, fighting for spot of car. Where cars supposed to be parked? What is that?
And the thing you're like one, like car parking space you want.
Yeah, the car parking space that we're fighting for now. we're feeling bottom people offices. No, we're fighting for car parking now. You can't see a car parked to the place. You're not there when the car will park there. Even if you come there, you will show some remote to say, oh, you want to show you get
power. You don't want to get power, so you got to show it. Thank you.
You call.
Thank you so much. Good morning. Please lower your radio. Please lower your radio.
Yeah, hello, morning.
I'm good.
Yeah, brother. You know, all what people saying in the morning, if you ever read the Bible, it is in the Bible.
Okay.
And this is the time at the end time we're in. So all these things are happening, we need to just ask for God to bring understanding into that house.
Okay.
Because if people are here and now they are doing these things, and we that voted for them, we need to put ourselves together too and pray for them.
All right.
I'm Muslim myself from Avenue, Boston Avenue.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
What is your name and where you call from?
I'm Jim Baba calling from Habel in Firestone.
Habel Firestone. Go ahead, Magibi County.
You know, this thing we are discussing, that is, I think media they have passed
should go to Kun, our region speaker.
Okay.
We saw yesterday, Yeke Kulba sending Oka insulting
police, police RG.
And police argue a guy, him, nothing happens to him.
Challenging him, say, come to me, AJ, man, I will hold go from you.
Very good. In all those things, I think it was the regime, Yeke Kulba will be there than now. Because I listened to my own brother and uncle backing the government or backing the regime speaker about Yeke Kulba. When it happens, that we shame those guys that the next time it will not happen again. We should tell Rachel Kushe, hey, it is not a rebel government. Even though we all brought this government to power, but it's Rachel could not destroy this government, and our president is sitting there, not calling Rachel to talk to Rachel. I think he can convince Rachel there, Yeke Kulba. Because Rachel from his party, he supported Rachel to become speaker. Okay. So I think the president can call Rachel and talk to Rachel, say Rachel, you are proceeding wrongly. Will not say Rachel government, will say Joseph Baka government.
I'm telling you.
So Rachel is destroying this government. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Morning. What is your name and where you call from?
I'm Aaron B. Chape calling from Baptist Seminary Community, Baptist Highway.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you for the topic on the discussion this morning. I'm going to get 2 points to me. Two things. Number one, do not allow the man to call on your show again anymore. I mean, because you said Tama.
No, we can't stop people from calling. I beg you, Chief.
No. You will not call.
No, when you call when we not agree with you, we'll just tell you because we don't want people to mislead the Labyrinth people. We'll always erect the checkpoint, but we can stop people from calling.
Yes. Okay. Two, let the president and the vice president resign. If you can remember April 14, when
but they will not just resign. Your go, your carry signature. You're the one you elect. The scene where you're stood in line to elect. You can do the scene and you go collect the signature carry to your lawmaker. Then they will impinge.
Yeah, I think that what I would do is very serious. You can remember April 14 when Baba Matthew and the other the king over air on Brussels and they the vice president and the president resign. That's where the trouble begins. Trouble coming in the country small. People don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. 2, 3, as you gave you a power before, you cannot take square peg and put it in round hole.
It will never fit.
It will never hold. This man, he knows everything but government. Our current leader now. You know, it's not how long you been in government, but how well. This man, he had nothing. He just passing around going from place to place, from place to place.
Okay.
And then people there supporting him. So we're coming small.
Thank you.
So I think we will have people who got to sit with it and petition the order they must. They don't want to resign.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. What is your name?
My name is Jeanette. I'm calling from Congo Peace Island.
Congo Peace Island. Go ahead, Jeanette.
Yes, I want to say that, they get a Bible that the way you bring up your child, and the child with you.
Okay.
You get started there was no control. And now, Joseph Boka government, there is no control. Also, a Rachel could have no right to destroy the maker. Because number one, that your lawmaker free. If you do.
Hello. Oh, she went off the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What is your name?
My name is A. G. I'm calling from Rudo Town.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, my brother, look. Nigerian, we gotta pray. The thing that's going on, we don't want something that we don't want to hear to take place. That this kind of thing happening in other countries, the military was rushing quick, and we are not praying for that. The government is performing as if there is no government in the country. These same group of men call themselves majority black. They enter the battle speaker office and put everything belonging to him in the garbage in the hallway without court order. They are going to another lawmaker. You think I'm in trouble in the country? We are getting fed up with the government.
Okay.
And if the army is not doing well, we the citizens will organize and get in the street and as the government will resign.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What is your name?
Yes, Mama. Calling from Tibu Shara.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the issue of Yaga Koruba. Yeah, lawmaker, which is pretty cool. No, we're not a little speaker. Calling damage friend lawmaker. We're going to play on 11. Some of them asking for far to cover. He is president. Why is Speaker Kufa? He's sitting as a family.
Who the president that asked for Speaker Kufa?
The president.
You sure? You sure? Because me out there. I have a speech for Sierra Leone president, so I'm gonna play and listen to that one. And you, I'll tell you loud.
When you also the argument gave the president
giving out different from asking. You say he asked. You say he asked. Say where is Speaker Kufa? Because I know not you.
Where is Speaker Kufa? Where is Speaker Kufa? Yeah.
Okay.
So when you take you get car and spoil and then you say you won't be speaker, we put the next thing and with the citizens of the nation will gain the spirit of one. He reject Makatu to damage it and chase it too. So he won't follow paper.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning. What is
Charles? My name is Charles, calling from the clinic.
Go ahead.
Thank you for the show this morning. I know the Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go. When he is old, he will not depart from it.
You know Bible verse too much in the country.
If you train your child to be a busy other people parents, just definitely know one day you will be a busy balancing child.
Okay.
So now yesterday Yaga was doing it, it was so nice and people and they are the one who are hearing him. And now he's doing it to him. And to the point, Yaga for me, he knows the law and he knows that the court ruling says that those people, those majority blocks, their actions are out of virus. I don't think this guy Richard, perhaps you don't know the meaning of other virus, so let him just go and Google it.
Okay.
So say that yes, his action is illegal, so you don't expect you get to come and to go buy a car anywhere to say this place for speaker, so I shouldn't put my car there.
Thank you. Bayoga.
Yes, sir, Chief.
Welcome. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, Chief, before I talk, I want to know something, yeah? Yeah, before I talk. Yeah. They played we have got back yesterday. And that law, no, only speaker.
For the speaker, so that the speaker is supposed to park there.
Okay. Thank you. You know, I have a plan for I will have a football. You see, why don't you say the ladder in the power? I say, when it's passing over hole, if you get a hole, before you through and go back. Yeah. So tell you, the Reggie Kuna,
and passing the hole, you just jump all the hole.
Yeah, you just jump all the hole. If you now you say the law, if small giant you tell you go back me, for the time you ever become representative, you never do it. But if you breaking law, there's so much job that you breaking it, looking at in the town. When they environment said nobody should carry slipper to the west. Yeah, the other people carry slipper. They will find you one gold ticket back or red. Then when the time you carry slipper to the west,
they can find him.
Then when you see him, you do not find him. The next time ask them people that will carry slipper there, then who will find me?
Okay.
So that's what going on.
Thank you,
yeah.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you so much. 0777, let's get a few callers. 0777 9079 07 887 111 107. This person, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning. What is your name and where you call from?
My name is Jose Mbena, calling from Magibi District 4.
Magibi District number 4. Go ahead.
Yes, brother Achi. Car, wow, we buying a car.
Okay.
Number two, we discussing Liberia. Those guys that we put in our house, majority of them, they never went in a good way.
Okay.
Number one. Number three, some of them before they become or representative, they left their county and went into another people's county and collected a lot of false numbers, and brought them in. And now where I live between Magibi and Mosorado. Some representative in our house now. The citizen of Mosorado vex with their friends, fellow citizens, because they left their county, they came in Magibi and voted other leaders.
Okay.
So when that type of person go in the house, he not go in there to go make good decision.
Okay.
And some of them, they are the people that went in a place, microphone, they not even go there and talk or in their district. They the one when they the one when and form majority group.
Okay.
So we one of them, I'm talking about president of this, that we implore them. Anything happening, let it come hold town hall meeting with us so that we can able to put words together, let it go by and work in the interest of us. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, what is your name?
Eric Swento is my name, and I call you from Johnsonville.
Johnsonville, go ahead.
My saying has to do with the Rekorova and the regime speaker. You know, the regime speaker, you were up there yesterday, or your Rekorova then was there yesterday. The man went to the park his car and yeah, when it was spoiled in car. So it's understand that the man was there for confusion.
Okay.
But we don't blame the man, we blame our brother then that we voted for and that supported him. Now the people then we blame.
Okay.
So our brother that we voted for, it was then supporting him, then we misbehaving. So we have anything I reject people. But we pray that the law will take a course.
Thank you.
That I was breaking the law, but we pray that the law will take a course.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, what is your name?
I'm Mr. Blayton calling from Tingle Village.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, the morning, for your discussion. You see, in the first place, we bring Joseph Boakai to power to carry him to hospital because Joseph Boakai was dying already. Our money, we can't go elect Joseph Boakai to carry him to hospital at the end of the day on a dying bed so that he and his children can be rich. Joseph Boakai is not even care for the country. Rachel Kuhn went out to Capitol building yesterday. They have the section different area.
Yeah, they are hosting section to the executive pavilion on Broad Street.
Fine. You have your section to different area. Your car was not parking there before you get car.
Well, they got a office there, and before you go to section, you got to go to the office.
The people were in section. They were to the section, they were to pavilion. When they told him, say, oh, you get car park over there. What brought him yesterday?
You sure?
After he came, yes. After he came, when the vanilla, you get car, the car you say you wanted to remove, did you remove it now and join in your car and go?
Okay. You want to show authoritative. He has authoritative.
You see, so, ready? Joseph Boakai, why Helena put Joseph Boakai there? Why Helena did not vote for Joseph Boakai? Because Joseph Boakai know nothing. They just stay on in government.
The president, the man, a president for your country, is saying he know nothing. You elected him.
He know nothing. Joseph Boakai being liability. Joe government sacked Joseph Boakai. Well, that Joseph Boakai then brought the trouble on from LPMC. Joseph Boakai held NPMC. The rest. Joe then went for in the country here. The American government gave Joe the A when Joe said they will pay American money. That the rest.
Okay.
And the people not knowing that it was the rest.
Thank you.
The Reverend Joseph Boyka then Squano. He will say it's Squano, you say it's Squano opportunity, then we look at him with letting.
All right, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, brother Aki.
Morning. What is your name and where you call from?
My name is Paul Zion. I call from Grand Bazar. This is electoral district 5.
Electoral district number 5. Thomas Goshua, right?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, brother, sometimes when I said, I can ask myself, we claim to be still our nation, but the way our leaders doing things, I know I can ask myself, where the education going?
Okay.
Yeah, I got everything. I know we're starting to conduct ourselves well, but I don't really understand how the whole country is going.
Thank you.
We think about tangible things to be done. That people who are there fighting because of parking lot.
I tell you, that parking lot serious. That is a serious issue on agenda for discussion.
No, man. I'm so much disappointed in the people.
All right. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Please lower your radio. Go ahead. What is your name and where you call from?
I'm Joseph Colvin. I call from FDA.
From LPRC?
FDA.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, my brother. If you listen to Joseph Colvin doing Bobo Jimo Town on our same parking lot, we never asked him what Bobo Jimo being in that particular space. So I really want to know if that space was ready for speaker. I play for speaker.
Okay. They will check their rules to answer that. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. What is your name and where you call from?
This is Jordan Gokoi from Ghana State Town Hall.
Go ahead.
Yeah, brother, we don't know what to say now, bro. People who should have beg us to move in the country, they are holding us back.
Okay.
Okay. Because if Richard who say he's a regime speaker, knowing or calling it park your car to where you say your car should be parked, will you call someone to come and bust into a car? It's the only element do it. How will you call it?
Okay.
So the Lord make a let's tell Richard from down the country, go down the dream.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good morning. This person, I think you should be our final caller now. Go ahead. What is your name?
Yeah, Patrick Luma of this 6.
You Patrick Luma. Go ahead.
Yeah. Liberians are not serious. We are not serious. Particularly the CDC opposition party. CDC, Wada wants CDC by 7,000 of the whole return. Small margin. That's what they are doing. They get in the street and move the government from power.
Go petition. Go petition. Don't get in the street. Go petition your lawmaker. Getting in the street is not a problem. It's not a result. Oh, we lost him. So, folks, we're not accepting calls. Let's now get back to our guys to just conclude now. They listen to all of the callers, folks. Oh God, Liberia is so much interesting. Liberia is so much interesting. So, Mr. Yene is here. Let's see. Mr. Yene is good. You are back.
Yeah.
See, welcome back.
Yeah.
You listen to all of the callers.
So, the caller that called about Boyka being sacked at LPNC in those administration. Yeah, it was true. He raised a good point too. Before I go to the other good point he raised, Liberian people should not be surprised at Boyka's leadership because they knew about this. We told them the old man is old and he actually does not have that leadership ability. But they say he now spent 40 some more years in government, so he's experienced. The old man could not handle the CPP. Boyka was in CPP, the people were controlling him. They used to hold him. Can I go to court? They're going to court. He taking Alexander coming to they were holding him all around. He behind the people they dragging him. He could not handle CPP alone. Ellen look at the old man and Ellen said was embarrassed with him. And that why she never even worked with him. Like people say, no, them old men are experienced. So they seen it. They experience, oh man, he the one now. He bringing problem. He violating the law. All right. One of the points he raised was the session yesterday was conducted at the pavilion. And even Yeke have a car over there. What Rachel where they came to do over there? Oh
Me
yes.
go visit the office now. My office is there. My office is at the Capital Bay. He has to visit his
So,
office.
what you gotta do when you leave that space? What if somebody park car there? If at least his car have been there to park for that section, for that time, for him to have section, it will come in B. But no section going on there. Why you can't just leave that place? But it was a premeditated thing where he got to call for drill and all. So he has to be questioned. He has to be charged of criminal facilitation under the law. And he should be called now. He should be removed now as regime speaker. And also, he should be compelled to go to section under the speakership of Funanti Kofa because it has gone too much now for them to be having their majority illegal thing. They should go to the actual chamber under the elected speaker, the proper speaker. Okay, then please let me just go away quickly. Somebody talk about the military taking over. No, military is the one that got the country back. The military people, they jumped out our whole country. And you can remember 1980, and the military people took over. They could not leave power to go back to the barracks. And why the country went to civil war. So the military then remain silent. They will not even come there. You don't even talk about it. So there's a young one petition, you just go peacefully. Next, talk about the judges wasting time. Next, the judges are not wasting time. The judges are already come up with ruling that how they brought out ultra virus. That whenever majority or blast or come up with any decision is ultra virus because they don't have speaker there. And the minority black, when they come up with any decision, they make any decision is ultra virus because they don't have quorum. So the Supreme Court are not wasted time on Nancy. Then they talk about riding car without lesson plate. Riding car without lesson plate, it got nothing to do with busting into somebody's car. That thing is just a traffic violation. And we know that all our lawmakers, most of government officials, they can do it. But minus that, even an ordinary person riding car without lesson plate, police can just park that car and give you ticket. It does not mean the car got to be bought into. The man, if I get a car with lesson plate, the case he carry, the case will tear around him. I mean, the duration now we can just toss something and yeah. So the action yesterday should be condemned. The police people that carry on that or burglary, they should be charged and sent and forwarded to court along with the regime speaker. He should be charged of criminal facilitation and all the items and money, or let's just say items, because it includes money of cell phone, data, everything that was stolen from Yeke Kolba, that was looted. It should be paid for by the government because the government stole it. That state security, that police people stole from Yeke. And his car should be bought, new one should be bought for him. That because he can't face that car, that small truck over there, that Nissan Pathfinder Platoon. So it's a strong car. So they just got to pay for that car because they already contaminated our whole system. Thank you very much, my fellow Liberians. If this were not better on my side, I would and pray to make it better the next time with me. My name is Lawrence Nyan Yene. Have yourself a blessed May week. Bye-bye from my end.
Okay, so it is good that you were here. Thank you so much. Let's hear from Michael.
Yeah, it's a good thing we heard the people sharing their thoughts, and that's the essence of democracy, the competition of ideas. And what is somewhat, disappointing at times is that a person will call, trying to see the fact, and because of political. We'll tell you when you support the regime, when the regime do wrong, sometimes you can't admit
See,
it.
yeah.
It says a lot about if you are authentic, or you are a sycophant, or you are a bootlicker. If you defend everything, like I said before, most of the people that can be defending power without a warning, why not we getting nothing? They defending on the end stomach, they kind of call and ready, defending, and and the air enter his stomach plenty. But our guy from Australia, he made some quite significant, points. There was a particular thing he said. I didn't get that part clearly, but I think he made some point, concerning some of the things that are trending, and all that thing about he do this one. He's in violation. I don't know who brought the whole packing the lesson plate business. So all that thing they were just
I
by
think it
the
was our
way.
first, either the first or second
I
call.
guess the arguments they bring in, money laundering, no lesson play. So all
No,
those,
so but let me say, you need regular put a lesson plate a
so
traffic issue. So the traffic people, the
yeah,
Ministry
so
of
all those things
Transport
are not
will find,
criminal charges.
yeah,
Even the
so they
money
will find you
laundering
get
they
for
talk
that.
about, money laundering, it doesn't happen like that. So those were arguments people I saw, when the video was posted yesterday, that was the kind of report that we saw from the supporters of the government. Why would the man have such huge money in a car? This is money laundering. I say, I know who told you they how do you conclude about money
Has there
laundering?
been any complaint against him or any
Yeah, so if he
suspiciousness?
involved in any suspicious act, was there any complaint, was there any investigation launched? You just conclude, oh, he's into money laundering. You can see the main vehicle parked. He would have had his own stuff in the vehicle. You see his vehicle parked. The man is a lawmaker. He's been working. That thing that just 2 or 3 months of his salary. Besides, maybe he has businesses besides just his
Oh
salary.
yeah, oh
So
yeah.
yeah, can say he had 25,000 in his car. He doesn't. He is capable of having 25,000 in his car. In fact, he's riding a car that is over 40,000. So he's capable of having 25,000 in his car. For the fact that they broke his car and the car couldn't start, they broke into his car. So I don't know what was the nature, what motivated. Like somebody said, the men were having session. He heard Yeke was parked. He left from the place from the pavilion. He came there to show power. That's what he came to do, nothing else. Because he didn't park to the place, he destroyed the man's car and left. As simple as it is. So I mean, someone say I know Cummins have 75K in his car's open. Melos in his suitcase,
Oh
Kennedy
yeah. So
Bouakai
he's
travel.
certain instances where people will be working with money.
Yeah, with 50K
Yeah,
USD.
yeah.
So I mean, there's a possibility, yeah. So
So he
he
said Braga travel to Totota with 50K US. Yeah, you can remember that Totota incident.
yeah, so I mean, so that's how it is. So you can conclude that the person never had. You can question the person not having certain amount based on the status of the person. So I'm gonna hungry man when I'm working can say well, I had 10,000 in my,
Oh yeah,
in
for me, my
some
man, if I say I have
where he has
10,000 in
a
my
child
pocket,
now,
who
and
will
then
believe
you
it?
question it, but a man of that stature, you can question it because he can afford it. Maybe you
But
can launch investigation to verify it.
Marco, even if I sit here and say, look, I have 100,000, it will be hard to question why or how I got that money. Because for the fact that you intrude in my privacy,
No, when the investigation come now, they gotta clear all reasonable doubt. So
yeah,
sometimes they want to investigate, what's the capacity, what sort of job you doing.
if possible, I say, oh,
So
Marco send me money, for example, to do so project. Yes, I
so
call him
now
back and see.
the code will they will have to. So when it comes to that one, there is some reason to doubt that the person who's claiming to have the money has the capacity to just raise it. Then there's some, but the person in question, he has the capacity to have that
Oh, yes,
money.
the capacity of having even more than that.
So that case now it becomes so controversial. You can see the man now. We guys are a lawmaker. He has properties. He has cars. He's being paid. He has been lawmaker. This is his second time being lawmaker. This is probably his 8th year, being a lawmaker. So you can say 8th year lawmaker can if this is the 8th year as a lawmaker. So who has spent 7 years as a lawmaker, he can say he cannot afford 25,000. It's ridiculous. So yeah, so like the caller from Australia said, between the time the incident took place and the time the police came, anything will happen. Yeah, so there are a lot of things that will happen. So why did he leave his car open? He just leave. He left the main car open. He
Open
didn't
and
do anything. He vandalized the car, destroyed the car, and it is criminal. So these people do not respect anything that concerns the law. These people are deliberate about breaking the law. These people are deliberate about violating the laws. These people did not come to do any rescue. What are they rescuing? They are clueless to the point that they have nothing clear. Imagine the only thing they are resorting to now is the scene as a recovery that people were criticizing yesterday. Is the scene, yellow machine that people were talking about. Those are the strategies. Those things are not strategies. All that thing you're talking about, they don't. Ellen started as a recovery here because of the nature. It didn't go far.
Marco, before we just leave,
George, we
we
are
saw,
this scene because of the nature. It didn't go far. You see?
no, it's okay. Just continue.
George, we are this scene because of the nature. It didn't go far. Sometimes what it takes to do the asset recovery is even more than the money you want to recover. That's the thing, man. Because the first thing, some of the entities that you got to hire to do the forensic, to do all the investigation, they'll be charging you almost 3, 4, 5 million. Therefore, you need to help to recover asset. Joe, we had how many money? Even we have some deputy minister now, even her car, who have information ministry. Most of the deputy ministers are information ministry. They're using their own cars. They never even have cars. Joe, we had when the proper regime, they were cutting salary all over the place. How many people? Even the finance minister doing job, he used the Burma camera car through all his 6 years. The finance minister doing job, they not. Minister Detour did not buy any other car. He used that car that he inherited from Burma Camara. For the entire 6 years, he didn't buy no official car besides his personal car that he had.
Okay.
The
So,
car, his official car was the same Burma Camara car. It is same thing I think with the justice minister. Most of the ministers, the cars they inherited from the Ellen regime, most of them used it until the whole regime ended. So the whole thing about stealing 5 billion, 100 billion, it's not a bad thing. There's a possibility, a high possibility it happen, but we just hope that they don't request for more money and they themselves are not just seeing it as a way to chop because the asset recovery stuff, they didn't even go anywhere when we started hearing that they themselves started still because I think Mandy calling they were part of it. The so-called Mandy calling meaning they were part of it. They were
I didn't
complaining.
resign for that.
Some of them started resigning already because the corrupt nature of the people that were heading it. So that's a problem. But we just hope that it is apolitical, which is a good thing. Accountability matters a lot in every society. Those who come to government should come with responsible mind, but it should not be a cover or it should not be a political targeting spree. It should not be something to intimidate anybody. Everything should be done in the confines of the law. This regime has violated the laws too much. They should not only be using mechanisms to be violating the law more. So the Yeke thing, like we said, it's something that we should condemn in the strongest possible term. And all the other things that concern the legislature, the Supreme Court has left even in more limbo, and Speaker Kofa has gone back to the House. Speaker Kofa now they have started having session. The minority blacks started having session already this morning. Because of that, this morning, the whole police that everyone was saying, people went to session yesterday. The scene yesterday, as soon as Yekesoni started, the police invited Representative Jason Sibu and Abu Kamara to session to the police headquarters for fire, I don't know, Capitol building fire incident. So the whole government not just serious, brother. The police, the Gregory Kumo may not serious. Gregory Kumo won't be politician, and yet be politician and lead a security team. These people won't
Thank
be
you,
politicians.
Marco. Let's
You need a
conclude.
professional work with the security, with the professional people. You won't be politician, you can't be head of one auxiliary group. You need a professional work with other Liberians who will be professional enough. We are here for in the political people thing. You can't be using the police to be intimidating people. It doesn't make sense.
Thank you.
That's not how they can do rule a law thing. Yeah, bro. So
Hope
it
to
was
see
a
you
pleasure
tomorrow.
being here this morning. I mean, this is so frustrating. Sometimes we don't even want to stop talking it, but the people keep making it, hitting everybody here. And
Mhm.
it's so crazy. But it was a good thing being here this morning. My name is Michael, and it was good joining you this morning. Have a blessed day from my end, and bye bye for now.
That was the voice of Michael Francis Star. Let's get this.
Hello, I'm Sekou K. Kamo, a patriot of the motherland, Mama Liberia. I will be speaking to the consciousness of my fellow youths on the topic patriotism. The progress of our nation rests upon the shoulders of every youth. What is your intention to this nation? Are you willing to serve the motherland with integrity and dignity? Or are you interested in inflating the maximum exploitation for one own selfish gain? Look, fellow youths, there should be no boundaries in actualizing the highest law for our country once we are called to service. The biggest burden facing our country is not the lack of good laws. It is not the lack of resources, not the lack of educated men or women, but the lack of law for country. I want you to know this, fellow compatriots. Where there is no love, there is lack of progress. The motherland depends not on herself, but you and I to make it a better place for generations to come. Everyone has a role in this process, ranging from the common man to the nobleman. It is time we examine ourselves. It is time we put our country first above everything else. Other nations are moving forward, but as one of the oldest independent nations in Africa, where is our achievement? We help in the liberation process of other nations. These nations are moving forward, while our nation is stagnated from all expressions of reality. Or because patriotism has been neglected at the highest core in our society. Liberia is a blessed nation, given to us by God. But we will not realize these blessings if we do not cherish this nation. Fellow youth, it is time to change the course of history. You have the power, and that power is your choice. To choose if you will be loyal to this country through your services. Never give up on the motherland. I believe Liberia will someday rise above nations. The only road to this revelation is love. Love is all Liberia needs from us.
Oh,
And
yes,
it will
love is
start
all
to
Liberia
flourish
needs from
in
us.
progress.
And
Long live the motherland.
there's no peace there from a brother Sekou Koma. Sekou Kamo, he is the CEO of a helping organization called the Giving Humanity Foundation. He's there to also motivate you. So, folks, it was wonderful being here. Remember, don't trouble before trouble troubles you. My name is Archie. Say Bob Guinea, bid you a blessing. Goodbye. Join us tomorrow, Thursday, for the Thursday edition of the program Wake Up Call. Have a wonderful day.